Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So, for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster.
Stop it.
Yeah, man, I had to put one in the air today for my boy Akash Singh. He's going through a brutal time. He's been fighting the hard fought battle with love. And he let his emotions get the best of him. Found a bird, turned her into a wife, and now he's dealing with the consequences, man. I'm so hurt for my boy Akash. That was his wife speaking on how she was in college. And for context, Assange has been quoted plenty of times saying not the reason why, but one of the deciding factors in making her his wife was the fact that she was a virgin when he met her. And so, didn't even need a lie detector for that one. She told the world that was a lie. And had to deal with it in his face live in front of the world. We'll play some of the clip from what she said on that little live stream she did or whatever. It was a pussy popping comments.
Yeah, let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to break it down.
To be fair, I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I acknowledge that.
Look at this.
Big one.
Yeah, the act of getting dressed up, looking fly as hell, wearing a minimum of 3-inch heels, preferably higher, and dancing your.
Yeah, this is white people's definition of it. This is where you learn. Guys, what do you think popping pussy is?
You see?
She know what popping pussy is.
While a Kong sat there, part of the humiliation ritual, also gaslighting everyone watching. Akash looked wrecked, bags under his eyes, just defeated. He had to sit through them insisting popping her just meant she was dressing up with friends to go out dancing and look pretty. Not what the rest of the world thought it meant. They insisted they saved them about being sore after having a guy stay the night after a date. They tried to reassure Flagrant's audience she wasn't just sitting at home mooching off Akash's money. She does a lot of work. They also explained what seems disgusted when his eyes are lying to them, and Jasleen has a perfectly respectable explanation for everything.
Is it true that you said that there was a rotation?
Have you ever heard of the repressed Catholic schoolgirl?
No.
I was.
How repressed he was.
I was a repressed Indian girl that I didn't even watch Jersey Shore in high school because I felt it
Excuses
to be too inappropriate. So, oh my God, I can dress however I want. I can do whatever I want.
You can have a roster of frat boys.
But
What does a roster mean?
so it didn't actually translate to a roster. It just meant like 2 guys I was talking to and flirting with at the same time. That's it.
That's all.
Yeah.
And when you say hooking up, I think people
When
think you
I
meant
mean
fucking.
hooking up, I just meant making out. Again, like everything I say is so amplified and hyperbolic. I actually am as a person.
Don't waste your time. I'm 5 minutes.
They making excuses.
So you just
All right.
so you just making out, you just kissing and touching.
Yeah. Let me bring Queen up. Hear what she got to say.
You just kissing.
You up here, Queen? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right. There you go. Did you catch? Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, I catched it.
Did
I
you catch
caught it.
those videos?
Yeah, I saw him.
You want to defend yourself?
I think she's lying.
Have the stage.
I think she's lying. I think she's lying. I think she had her fun in college like most college kids do. I think she lied and said she was a virgin. He fell for the bait. He took the bait. He married her. I feel like that's life. That's life.
Yeah, she told him that she was a virgin. And like he had gone on podcasts before because he talks about before he found all this shit out, he would brag about his wife and how he got a wife he doesn't really deserve and all this type of shit. And people would ask him, he would be like, yeah, and she was a virgin. They were like, you believe that? And like, yeah. Why would she lie? Why would she lie? Right. And so, that's why the stance I have with what these women are until proven otherwise. So I ain't even gotta go over it. But let me give a little more context to the story. I'm gonna play this other video. They show a little more context.
First week this is happening, she goes, you know what, baby, God knows what's true. We know what's true.
That's right.
What else matters? Who cares if anybody thinks? And I was like, I care, you short guy thing, but I really identify with like Kendrick Lamar, where it's like, if we want beef, I'll destroy everything. I'll burn everything down. There's a little part of me that's pre-therapy.
No, we don't want that.
That's like, I don't care about the money. I don't care about whatever. You came on my wife. Let's just burn it all down.
All right, so it's been around 5 months since we all sat back and witnessed the brutal humiliation ritual of Akash Singh, which of course happened after his wife essentially tarnished his reputation in a lousy attempt to become an influencer, which got so embarrassing for Akash that he exposed him for being a human doormat and her personal ATM.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street. His money is our money and my money is my money. For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Jasleen. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian and he buys me lots of nice things.
So she basically made Akash's whole fan base boot him off the internet. And based on this recent interview, it honestly seems like he's still having a super rough time with it all. Because if you guys don't remember, the craziest thing his wife did last year was when she constantly fantasized about other men on her podcast and bragged about all the fun she had in the frat houses back in college. Which in and of itself was completely humiliating for Akash, as he was under the impression that she was a virgin when they first met.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Let me ask you this. How do you believe her?
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like,
So after that story spread like wildfire across social media, it quickly became the only thing he was known for. Like nowadays, more people recognize Akash for being a simp rather than a stand-up comedian. He's essentially the podcast Will Smith. I mean, even to this very day, the comment section under each and every flagrant episode is absolutely flooded with people clowning on Akash and his marriage. Even on an episode for over 4 months now. So this really didn't disappear like he thought it would. And it absolutely altered the man's image for the very worse.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer who
I'm not
hustles.
gonna lie, that was sexy. And that's why I'm acting.
So yeah, this one right here is Akash's wife, she's talking to her homegirl, and then Akash and homegirl's husband are sitting together. So she's speaking about the chick's husband right now when she speaks about what she wants to do with the guy, and she's speaking about that in front of her husband.
Actively trying to have an orgy. I just know that
Very worse.
I'm a hustler who scams a little bit. I'm not a scammer
I'm
who
not gonna
hustles.
lie, that was sexy, and that's why I'm actively trying to have an orgy. I just know that Naz did.
That there really wasn't anything he could do to salvage his dying reputation. He pretty much buried his head in the sand, quit the podcast, and proceeded to blame his absence on the comedy tour that he's doing right now, which is, of course, a pretty pathetic excuse because nearly every single comedian you see doing a weekly podcast is doing a comedy tour at the exact same time. Because believe it or not, it turns out podcasting is literally the easiest job in the world. The real reason Akash is not on Flagrant anymore is because the dynamic he used to have with Andrew Schultz and the other co-hosts is permanently screwed. I mean, they would essentially have to tiptoe around making fun of the guy and his relationship because he's just way too sensitive about it, which he makes pretty obvious in this recent interview he did with Hot 97, where he basically just embodies that meme of that guy sobbing behind a smiley face mask. Like he's clearly infuriated by this entire thing. And sadly enough, he's actually forced himself to believe that the only reason he received any backlash was because he's super famous.
You know you need to thank her, right?
All the time. I buy her nonstop things.
I know. I see her. I love her, by the way.
She loves you. She and I have a relationship where it's like, I don't you say she goes, but I say, I have her location. She has my location. Every time if you look at 90%.
What's going on, Leisure World? Why can't I wait? Hold on. Why can't I hear you?
I can hear you.
I can't hear Max. Hold on.
Because I was on mute.
Oh,
I was on mute. My bad. I was saying that
like,
I had to. Well, first of all, what's up? What's good?
Oh yeah, I had to come go get your brother. He was in there lonely. And to go get my partner by himself.
I had to put one in the air for Akash because he's hurting right now, and I can feel it in the air. I can feel it in my chest.
His ass ain't hurting. He gonna still hang on.
Can you give me some
He ain't hurting.
Can you give me some context?
Yeah. Huh? All right.
Man, woman went on stage talking about how much fun she had in the college, hopping her tag.
Listen, you know who Akash Singh is, right?
Hey, bro, you know what's the funniest?
You know who Akash Singh is, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
What's that?
No, bro. Erica Kirk. She went on stage and basically did the Drewski skit. I thought it was funny because she was
saying that.
She was trying to sue this man for talking shit. She did exactly
on
what
topic of Akash Singh and his wife. His wife ended his career with her ambitions.
Yes,
the ambitions she had before she met him and while she was with him. So I just played this video here of
my bad
his wife making this just announcing some shit just for I don't even know why she would make a video like this.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
Stop it. Get some help.
Sometimes I get
for real.
Yeah.
For real. He ain't lying with that. He
So
said, stop it.
so she get some help.
Stop it, bro.
So then they have her on there to defend herself. Remember when they had her on the podcast to defend herself?
Max, you know what's the
And
worst?
look he
I
has
heard
on his
me
face
and
right there.
Khalifa try to defend
look he
herself,
has
bro.
the whole time.
Me and Khalifa tried to defend
Who? What?
herself, bro. And I felt just like what you just showed. Stop it. Just stop it.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
be hearing shit
And so
like
that
this
was my
on
whole thing. We had a conversation yesterday. We had a conversation yesterday about this, how like dudes go into relationships seeking, when you go into a relationship, like seeking out a wife, because we had a discussion on how you should go about dating or whatnot. And but when you
Yes.
go out like, oh, this I'm dating it, you're like, I think she's gonna be my wife. You just accept shit that you shouldn't accept. You overlook things you shouldn't overlook. You don't inquire into things that you definitely should, and you just like, she's my wife. And it's because
That's
it's becoming from a
facts.
lack of experience with how females actually are. And you do what women do, and you just make up a fairy tale in your mind, and you go off of that.
Hold on. Hey, Max, before you continue, I just want
And
to say,
but that
Queen,
be
that is no disrespect to women like you. I want to say that before it starts anything else. That is no disrespect to women like you. He's
Cause
saying
I
that for
sure the
women
hell
who
raised
aren't
up.
like you, because I can feel it. I know it's coming. That's not
well,
disrespect to women like
she's
you.
on the side of women though.
That's purely for women who act like that. Please do not take that into offense. You
I'm
do not
directing
have
it
to
at her
defend
though,
that.
because she's the
You
defender.
don't have to defend that.
Yes, she are. She's on the defense. She's on the defense. Explain yourself.
Wait a
Okay.
minute.
Oh, see.
I
Okay, so
got
now
one
I know what
brother
it
saying
is.
I don't have to defend it, and I got the other brother saying, "Go ahead, it's directed towards you." Go. Which one?
See, you see what I'm
Which
saying?
one?
You see what I'm saying? Nah, because
This is a different side of the same coin.
he's doing no. That's Max.
Now,
No,
you
Max.
know what I say, and you always
Max,
say I'm wrong.
come on, Max. Come on,
I
bro.
always say,
Max.
I
Come
always say
on,
you
bro.
have to look at them.
I tried to give you
What?
an out just now.
You
Let me
have
give you
to-
the out, bro. Let me
I don't-
give you the out.
Oh,
Come on.
He don't want the out. He came and got me
He
for the
don't want the
end.
out. He wants the beef. And so you know what? Y'all do it.
Yeah, I'm closing the door and let
Well,
that
like
shut.
I said earlier about this,
I'm
like
closing
I
it
said earlier about it, it was
get
wrong.
out.
It was wrong. It was. I'm gonna say this about it. I ain't gonna defend her actions, nor am I not gonna say she was wrong. It has always been a woman's goal to nab a nigga. It don't matter, and sometimes they go to the extreme to nab them. It is your ability to self check what has been told to y'all. If you didn't self check it yourself, then you ended up with what you got, which was a lemon. That's nobody's fault but yours, as the person who chose the lemon. Now, her job, she did what she
Make
was
that
supposed
point.
to do.
I see that. Just see the face. Just
You know,
see the face.
she did
And
what
he
she
didn't
was
do.
always taught to do.
Yeah, that's why I'm not mad at her. I'm never mad at the woman. I'm always mad at the dude.
Oh,
Always.
are you
Every
sure?
context. Every time. Because I know how women are, so everyone should know how women are at this point, and therefore, if you make yourself
Everybody should know
a
how
victim,
everybody is at this point, sir.
that's on you. Yeah. And we
Okay, so
should.
now
And
let me ask you
women
this.
like her.
Now, go ahead.
I was gonna say women like her, she knows how dudes like Akashius.
Him, work.
Yeah, she knows how dudes like he is, but he doesn't know how women like she operates, because he's looking for the type of hoe you would see online or on the street. He's not looking
And that's
for
his
the
problem.
hoe that comes. It's exactly his problem, because she comes looking like a secretary assistant
A
or some shit
well
like
wrapped
that,
together
and he's like,
whore.
yeah, this is a good girl. Huh?
She was a well wrapped together hooker.
Yes, and therefore I
Had the
want you
total
to do
package.
what you periodically always end up eventually having to do, which is tell me I'm right this time about
I'm not
my
gonna tell you
assessment.
you're right. I'm not gonna tell you you're right. I'm not definitely gonna tell you you're right because
You got to
again,
tell me
you
I'm
just
right
smoked the
about the
whole
fact
blunt
that
for him.
as a defenseman, as a guy, you should go ahead. I want to just tell you what you need to tell me I'm right about, and then you can say what you need to tell
I'm
me I'm right
listening.
about is that as dudes, your defense mechanism should be that they're all hoes until proven
Uh-uh.
otherwise.
And I'm not gonna
Don't
agree with
give
that,
any
sir.
of them a pass.
I'm
No,
not
no.
get I'm not
She go
sir,
to
I'm not
church
gonna give you
8
a high
No,
months.
five on that.
look, sis. It's
Yeah.
like this. Look, Donnie, it's like this. Every nigga ain't a good nigga until proven otherwise in a woman's eyes. Is that not correct?
No, I'm not gonna say that
Every
either.
nigga, no, most
I'm not
niggas
gonna
ain't a
treat
good
it. I'm
nigga
not gonna
until proven otherwise. Is that like
no,
if you
I'm
see
not
most
gonna treat
women,
them nigga. Listen, I'm
Donnie,
not
you
gonna
went
treat
on a
them nigga.
whole. You said you went on a whole state where you weren't fucking with nobody. Niggas ain't good until they prove it. Stop. Don't do that just for the defense of
Wait a
women.
minute,
Niggas
wait a
ain't
minute,
good
hold
until they
on.
prove it.
When did I ever say no? First of all, I take every man differently. Every man is different. Every man
And they
that
gotta
enters my
prove
life,
something different, correct?
hold on, let me finish. Let me
Okay.
finish.
Yes, ma'am.
Every man that comes into my life, I don't look at him as he's an ain't shit nigga. I'm gonna look at his personal behavior as he presents them. I'm not going to I'm not gonna be like because the last nigga was a shit that this nigga is ain't shit. And that's a problem that we all run into is that we hold on to the past and we take it into our future. So no, I'm not gonna meet a new nigga because the last nigga failed to be the man that I thought he was gonna be and automatically assume, well, he ain't shit. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not. And I've never done it. So no, all men are
That's
not
good.
shit until proven other.
That's good. That's good. You should look at it that way. But on our sides, looking at y'all, hoes until proven otherwise, or else you're gonna end up like a Tosh.
I
It's
get it.
gonna
I get
happen
it.
that way.
That's you. Okay.
That's just how it's gonna turn out if you don't do it that way. Cause, like I was saying the other day, you just dudes like a Kosh. I bet you that was probably his third piece of pussy he ever got, max. So when he when he went to when he went to date her, he's looking like I need to lock this down. I can't let this escape. I've never had any pussy this good before in my life, and that's what makes him vulnerable to who she is and mentality. That mentality that he has, where if you're just looking at it like, look, these women are all hoes until proven otherwise, and then you start dealing with you're not looking for a wife now, so it's like you're not feeling like, oh, I got to be faithful. You're just dealing with multiple women. The ones that will, if you treat them like a hoe and they accept that treatment, then you know, oh, okay, she's a hoe. He would have never went down that route had he just been like, look, I'm gonna just treat her like this and see how she play it. He went down the route of I don't care what she do. This is the best piece of ass I ever got, and that's what
So
dudes do because. Go ahead.
so what's the whole okay, well what you just said, going by that last piece. If he was going to be with her, he felt like she was the best piece of poom poom that he had. It didn't matter had she told him she lived a wild life in college or not. He still would have chose her. So what is the big problem now? The big problem now is that she merely lied that she wasn't a wild child in college. That's the only thing that she lied about. He still would have chosen her. He still would have chosen
It
her
wouldn't.
because
It
he still
wouldn't.
felt like he had a trophy.
No,
He did. He would have.
because it was
Yo,
his
D.
own. Yeah, because he felt like he had a trophy and he had to clench that trophy tight because it was the only one he had. And what I'm saying is, if he had multiple trophies, he would have never felt like I have to lock this down and I'm going to ignore all the red flags because this is the only trophy I have. He's just going to treat them like standard objects on his shelf, and then the cream will rise to the top. The one that sticks out to you, like, okay, she's different. That's what lets you know, okay, I should proceed forward with her because all the rest of these ones are acting the same, but they all doing little goofy shit that I'm not dismissing because I don't have to dismiss it. And so now that I'm picking up on this shit, I could really focus in on the few who aren't being that way. And I could cut the rest of them out, or I could just, treat them how they act. Want to have some holes in the stable, whatever. But as a dude, if you don't do that, you're going to fall victim of what Akash fell victim to, because you're going to feel like this is my wife.
Why do you keep saying this man fell victim to this woman?
And I swear, you don't feel, you only if you don't, play the field. Dudes are supposed to be like sports fishermen. You just
Why
catch
do
and
you
release.
feel like he fell
Catch and release.
victim? Why do you feel like he fell victim to
Because he
this
did.
woman?
He for real.
Why? I asked you a
He
question.
can't
Explain.
even go back on his podcast. I just did. He can't even go back on his podcast out of sheer embarrassment. So he's a victim of that situation.
Wow.
He's
A victim,
it's like,
he has to have
but
something
if
done to him.
like, he did. He did have something done to him. He got embarrassed on national scale because she launched
excuse
her
me. Him being
own
embarrassed doesn't make
podcast
him a
and
victim.
like the video says, he's the Will Smith. He's the Will Smith of podcasts because his wife is
Apparently
doing the
not.
Red Table Talks type shit, embarrassing him because beforehand he was talking about, he was putting her on this pedestal, saying she's a virgin. You seen the dude was like, "You believe that?" You're like, yeah, I mean, yeah,
Ain't
she's a
that what
virgin.
y'all homies for, to
And then
tell
she
y'all the
comes
truth?
out and be like, "Yeah, no, I was getting." I mean, he didn't. He got the type of homies that he got the worst and the best type of homies to where the way they tell you the truth is exactly how the fuck they did it, just like that. And he will never forget that feeling, and he will never end up in that position again. But it's fucked up to have done it like that. They was laughing in his face and everything, but it was healthy for him, so he could see things for how they are instead of how he tries to paint them to be.
Did he divorce her?
I don't know. I don't think so. But
Snickerdoodle.
can you look that up and see?
Snickerdoodle. I just wanted to get one.
Or you want
word
me to
in.
look it up? Go for it.
Snickerdoodle.
You go
Just
ahead
wanted
and
to
look
get a
at the
word
picture.
in.
It's a Leisure World show.
I just wanted
Because
to say a word.
the reason why I asked you is because simply what you saying that he's a victim. He is not a victim. He's not a victim.
No, see,
Now,
no,
he may have been embarrassed.
Donnie,
He may have been embarrassed. Hold on. He may have been embarrassed. I can see that. He may have been embarrassed, but he's not a victim because he knew once he found out the information, he had a choice to stay or go. This is why I asked if he still stay.
But that's not fair. Just because a man makes
He's not a victim.
No, sis, that's the problem with society is the fact that men can't be considered victims in things that they don't understand. It's just women because she didn't understand it, so she's a victim. That's not fucking fair. A woman that goes out,
Nah, I don't say that either.
with a skirt. No, I heard you out. Please hear me out. A woman that goes out with a skirt on, crop top, all that shit, be mad at niggas that look at her and gawk at her and say she a victim. But she chose that. She went in the mirror, looked at it, thought it looked nice, and went out and then got gawked at. She not a victim. That's the same thing you're saying about
say she was a victim in that situation.
No, sis, come on, hear me out. Let me finish. That's the same shit that you saying basically right now about a man. A man can't be a victim because he's making choices for himself that he believes is the best decision, but then stuff happens, but he can't be a victim. That's not fair to men. Now, we want to talk about fairness between men and women. That's not fair to a man. He can't make choices and be a victim.
But we're talking about victimization versus what's fair.
That's not fair.
Now to address that, fair is one thing. Being a victim is another. Yes, it was unfair of her to do that to him. It was unfair, but doesn't make him a victim. And in the case with the girl wearing the clothes, and the case with the girls wearing the halter tops, the out and shit, I don't say they're victims unless somebody do something to them that is unwilling. Far as put their hands on them, grab them, grope them, rape them, or do some shit like that.
They feel like
other than that, you wearing your clothes doesn't make you a victim.
Like you saying that something
you
can
keep
be
saying
unfair
fair
to a person, but they can't be a victim of unfair treatment. Being a victim is you've had unfair treatment. They say the Jews had unfair treatment. That's being a victim. Like anything that you put unfair on, you're a victim of if you're on that end of the unfair treatment. So that's
that man was not a victim.
You can't say that.
No, it's not an oxymoron, and he wasn't a victim and nor is the woman who out the top. They're not victims. That man is not a victim. Now, as
No,
far as
I'm
fair,
saying,
fair
is
and
you saying a
victimization is
man
two different
is
things.
treated unfairly based on his decisions and he's
She's
not a
not a
victim?
victim.
If a man is treated unfairly based on his decisions, he's not a victim of those unfair decisions, like that the unfairness, the unfair treatment of his decisions. That's not a victim. What's a victim then? Because then now you have to actually sit there and look at it.
I
What
would say
actually
just
is a
let her
victim?
have it because she's not gonna come up off that. Me and you understand what we're saying. Like he's a victim of that situation and everything like that. And I just hate for dudes to fall victim to that. It really hurts me so.
No, that's exactly what it is. A man just
Okay,
falls victim
we
to
gonna
it. Like,
leave it there.
no, look, Donnie. The thing is like you'll stick up for women. You'll say that women have unfair treatment amongst men. You'll say that a man can manipulate a woman, can do this with a woman, this and that, and it's unfair for the woman, and she's a victim. Why can it not be the same for a man? A man can be young, manipulated,
He was
make
younger.
decisions based
He
off of
was
manipulation,
older.
and be unfairly treated. That's not a victim.
Could it be he got played at his own game? Could it have been that?
That's refusing it.
Could he been like he felt like he got the prize, so he did what he had to do to get her, and thought he was getting what he thought he was getting, and she played him better at his game?
That's
Could
what
that be
women
the
get
case?
done all the time, but you say
That's
they're
not a
victims.
victim, though.
Men do that to women all the time, and you say they're victims. So why
No,
can't
I
it be
don't.
reversed? Men do that constantly
No,
to
I
women,
don't.
but you say that they're victims.
I don't say
You
they're
defend
victims
them.
all the
You
time.
defend them. She's a victim of this. She's a victim of that. You defend them. So what you saying, what you just said, and a woman does that to a man,
He
is he not
wasn't
a
a
victim?
victim. He played his game. He got what he won, and she played her game. She won what she won.
So I'm
No
starting to
victim.
think that you're now it sounds like you're redefining what victim is, because
No, I didn't.
what
I
you
never told you what I
clearly laid
considered a
out was a
victim
victim
anyhow.
can work both
But
ways,
this
but you're
situation,
saying that only some can be
That's what I'm
victims.
saying. Like, so why are you still trying to?
No, because no, bro. At the end of the day, no, because that's not fair. You can't just get off the hook because you no. There's no no. I
But
need
she's not
explanation.
gonna.
I need
She's
explanation.
saying
You can't
that
just get
like
off the
you
hook
can't.
about it.
She's just saying that you can't be a victim of a circumstance just to say that. And you're about to sit there and argue back what a victim is
It's
when
not
we
even an
know
argument. It's
that's
not
the
even an
case.
argument, bro. It's explanation. I need her to clarify what she means.
I just clarified it for you. You're going to keep on going and get the same answer, sir.
Oh, okay. Well, then now, Max, with her
She
saying
said,
that, with her
like, for
saying
her,
that, Max, I get
a
it now.
victim is
I get it,
a
Max.
victim
With
is
her
you.
saying that, I get
You're
it.
sitting.
My bad. Sorry.
A victim, you're sitting in the car and someone walks up on you and shoots you in the head. You're a victim of a shooting, and that's it. There is no other context for being a victim to her. So let her have that, and let's just continue forward because we know what we're saying.
I appreciate the extreme. I appreciate the extreme. I appreciate you extremely doing that for me. But I also understand what you guys are saying, that why they are victims. I just don't agree with it. I do understand what you're saying.
And I'm like, let's leave it as she doesn't agree with what we both understand the situation to be.
That's because y'all mean it. Y'all want to seem like y'all defenseless. And y'all not defenseless.
It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with men and women. Because if it was a dude that was going from state to state, fucking girl, sleeping with women and one night stand, and then spreading herpes that way. You feel me? Or not even
those
spreading
women
herpes,
are
just doing
victims.
that,
Those
but then
women
promising
are
these
victims.
girls like, yeah, we'll be together forever. And then boom. Exactly. They're victims of the dirty dick bandit but they made the decision to sleep with him. They told he told them that
he was going to infect them either.
Yeah, and Akash didn't know that she wasn't a virgin. He told him that she was, but he didn't know. So the same way that those women would be victims of another person's action, he's a victim of another person's action. And it's as simple as that. But for you, it's not. So
you know what, Max?
like,
I can appreciate the fact that you can explain what you got to say, and all you get is laughs and chuckles, no rebuttals, just laugh and chuckles. So when she sit here and tells me
You a hater.
you're not getting grilled
You
with the
was a
rest of
hater.
us, that you getting grilled with the rest of us, and you're not eating filet mignon and steak, I'm sitting here watching this shit, and she laughs
You're a hater.
at the
You
shit you
understand?
gotta
You're a hater.
say. She laughs at the shit you gotta say, and I don't get you don't get a response. I said shit. I said exactly what you just said the entire time. I got a response.
You didn't,
You
though.
get laughs and chuckles. I swear to God, this shit is bullshit.
you didn't. Like, do you understand that you are arguing with her that he was a victim? And so no, he's not. No, he's not. That's all she has for you. I told her you could have that he wasn't a victim. But the fact that if a dude was doing this to women, and then what did she say? She said she's a victim. And then so I'm agreeing with her. She's a victim.
Bro,
So
you know what?
the
You're
same
not
way
gonna-
she's
you're
a
not
victim,
gonna-
me and you
can't
will.
Bugs
We
Bunny
understand
me.
that the dude is a victim. I'm not arguing
We're
with her
saying the same
about
thing.
what a
You're not
victim
gonna
is.
Bugs Bunny me. I'm not Elmer Fudd. You're not gonna Bugs Bunny me. That ain't gonna work.
No, I never
We said
argued.
the same thing.
I never argued with her what a victim is. I never said to her, "This is what a victim is." For her to tell me no, I didn't give her any room to tell me that he's not a victim because I didn't say he was a victim. I already conceded that.
Okay,
So
you're-
what did she?
so
I gave her no room.
concession
I'm telling you, man.
is
I'm a fucking.
is the proving is
I'm a
the
scientist.
change of, is the change
when
of
it comes
tone
to this
here.
shit.
I don't know. Not the scientist, nigga. Don't do too much.
No, he's saying
I'm
concession.
I
methodical.
might got another. I might got a little twinkle in my eye.
I'm methodical. I'm very
But let's
meticulous
carry
when it
on
comes
with
to
this
breaking down,
conversation. Okay,
please.
he's a victim.
All right, yeah,
He's a
let's
victim of
let's
her
proceed.
lies. I got it. He's a victim of her lies. Let's move on.
I like that. Let's proceed.
Yeah, matter of fact, okay, let's see some more of it. Just because I still got some video going.
Yeah, let's move
Remember,
forward.
TikTok's
Let's
on our
do
cover.
videos.
She don't go nowhere without me. So I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I know
Right.
you. But the internet just ran with it and made it a thing. And at first, it really like to me up.
I wanted to ask
Hey,
you, how
Max,
did
can
you
you
really
pause-
feel?
can you
Because like
pause
I
that
can
real
never
quick?
gauge because you are a comic.
Just before you finish that, bro, it said Hot 97. Nigga, I was born in 93. Hot 97, #1 for hip hop. The first thing you see is an Indian nigga, bro. I don't get that, bro. That first off, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to listen to the rest of the shit because that pissed me off right there. #1 for hip hop, and they got an Indian nigga talking, bro. I automatically am pissed off, bro. I'm automatically pissed. Hot 97,
Man.
Indian nigga. The fuck
Indians
are we doing?
Indians fucking know. Indians be rapping nowadays too, nigga. They got
Man,
that bass.
I don't want to hear that shit.
Hey, fellas. Hey, fellas.
#1, we go Hot 97, bro.
Fellas,
Hell
we
no.
might have Indian watchers,
Nah,
fellas.
that's ass.
Fellas.
I'm sorry, that's
Fellas,
ass.
we might
That's
have
ass.
Indian watchers. Shout out to our Indian people.
Shout out to him, but not on Hot 97. The
He
fuck?
trying to teach all men something.
#1 for hip hop. I'm
If
sorry.
we got
I'm
any
sorry, bro.
Indian
Continue.
viewers, then
That shit pissed me off.
You know what? You,
I don't want to hear that shit.
y'all ain't right.
That ain't right.
Yeah.
That ain't
Seen,
right.
well,
No,
like,
we
meaning,
are
for
correct.
the most
That ain't
part,
right.
the success that you have had, I don't know. I don't feel like things really phase you like that. So I couldn't gauge
No, I was
if it really
phased. I was
hurt.
deeply phased.
But what hurt you about?
It's just they're saying it about your wife. And I think the stuff they say about me will make me insecure. But when you're saying this about my wife and you're calling her all this vile stuff, people were messaging my mom and her mom saying she's a whore, she's this, she's that. It was like, yo, this is crazy how far this has gone. And everything she gets said, y'all are chopping up. And I've probably done this with 1,000 famous people. So I don't knock the people who did it.
Sure.
But it did let me, I think God does everything for a reason, and I think for me, this was God's way. Because this is how I found out I had some level of fame.
So once you hear this insane cope of his, it's just really hard to feel bad for the guy. Like he truly believes that his wife's an angel who's done absolutely no wrong. And the only reason they received any backlash was because they're so famous and important. Which is just so funny because before this humiliation tour, Akash was only really known for being Andrew Schultz's yes man, who would laugh like a hyena
For real.
and slap his knee whenever Schultz would breathe.
And laugh. That's it.
Like that was pretty much the extent of his presence online. So if anything, the story about his wife ruining his career was more famous than anything he's ever done. But of course, Akash chalks it up to him just being an absolute world famous A-list comedian.
This is recent.
Yeah,
So you're just realizing your fame
I
now?
didn't know because people would be like, "What was your
Akash.
I made it moment?" I was like, I haven't.
I can't listen to any more of his delusions.
Bro, I was praying that you
Elaborate on
stopped
this
that
one.
shit, bro. It was getting cringier by the second. That was terrible. I did not
It
even want to hear that
showed
shit,
me.
bro. That was,
It,
You know, you see
okay.
why I had to roll up?
that shit, bro. What
You
the
get
fuck
why
was
I
I
had to
listening
roll
to?
up today.
What was that?
It showed me why he was so
Do you
easy
understand?
a
Oh
mark.
God, bro.
It showed
I
me
watched.
That's
why
what
he
I
was
just
an
watched a man's
did to
easy
penis
continue
go
to
mark.
up
dig
into
into.
his stomach and turn into a vagina. I literally just watched that shit, just live, right in front of me, bro. And it's sickening. I watched a man's
But
penis go up
Queen,
into his
you're
stomach and turn into a
100%
vagina.
correct what you said, Queen. He might as
About him,
well have
it showed.
had a literal target
Yes,
on his
yes,
forehead.
yes.
Like,
And because of his
please trick me.
culture and his culture norms, and she knew about his culture norms, so she played to what he needed. And a lot of women, we play into the needs, even though it might not be our ultimate goal to say that it might not be our ultimate goal, but we are just as smart, and we find out how to understand men. This is why women go after entertainers, NBA stars, and NFL stars, because those women find out the tools to make themselves accessible to to that type of man. So,
Yeah.
victim,
And here's my
no.
thing about that. My thing is, because hoes need love too. They need retirement plans and
But this
everything.
is true.
But
This is
it should
true.
be, you should know, all this shit should be on the table right up front. And as a dude, it's on you to have her present everything she's bringing to the table and lay it down so you know moving forward how to move with
This
this
is what you
particular
get.
female. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Now, I
like,
do agree with that.
I'm pretty sure he's just accepted the fact that his chick was a hoe before he met her, and he's just now finding out. He just accepted it because he's already in love, and so that's my thing. The fact that she lied about it makes his marriage treacherous. A, you don't know what else she's been lying about, and B, you don't know what she'll continue to and lie about in the future. And so, but you got to live with that, and he's always going to be questioning. It's going to erode his marriage. She's going to leave him. He's not going to leave her.
Well,
But
to her defense,
for
her
dudes to be in
explanation.
that situation.
Well, to her defense, she said she never admitted that she slept with someone. She just said she made out. I
In
mean,
the
that's
one of
far
the
fetched for
interviews, she was
me.
like, "Yeah, I let a dude spend the night, but I didn't have any intentions on sleeping with him. But I woke up the next morning and my ass was sore." And
Oh.
that was just a random story. There was nothing traumatizing about it. It was just, yeah, that happened one day. And then one time I went shopping, and so that's what I'm saying. You don't know how many skeletons she got in her closet, and he don't seem like the type of dude to demand that they all come out.
He didn't ask the
So
important questions from the beginning.
I'm hurting. My heart is hurting for this man.
Stop your damn heart hurting for this man. This man, all right. It ain't stopped him from getting what he wanted. He got the tutu.
See why I
He
tell you
won the
she got to
prize.
defend herself? Will? That because she's one of them. Like she's not like one of them, but she's one of them.
Oh.
Like if she's a quarterback but it's all the receivers and the corners and all the everything else, all the other positions that's ass, it's still her team. So y'all ass. Defend
Oh, we'll
yourself.
knock it off. You in here.
All of y'all.
Stop whining.
Who's gonna be the spokesperson for your team? You're the spokesperson for the team. Team female. Team Ragamuff.
You better watch yourself.
Team name got reduced to.
Team Queen. Team Queen.
man,
Go
that's
ahead,
you.
Will, since you say
Team.
you ain't got to be up in here. Your brother say, there you go, bro. Now say it again.
You back.
Who else in here?
It's just
No, it's
me, you, and
three.
Will.
It's another.
I told y'all before, StreamYard messes up on me. No.
Now, what you were saying, Will?
So.
None.
You can stop saying Team Ragamuffin, but you can say it's Team Queens, because I'm only representing the Queens. Like, I mean, and that's all women to me.
Name your team whatever you want to name it. Your actions is you still got to defend the same actions. Why should dudes look at females as anything other than hoes until proven otherwise? That's just how it has to be if you want to be happy as a dude. And you got to play the field. We got to be sports fishermen about it and catch and release. You got to think about it that way. Yeah, you know, like you.
That's just like me sitting over here telling
Just
women that
hunting
all
for-
women should look at. But that's me. That's what you said, Max. I could be over here on this side of the coin telling women that all women should look at niggas as nothing as niggas, and that's not a good thing.
I
That's
mean,
not
but
good
you
advice.
sitting there saying that that's not
that's
the
what
case.
they're doing.
Like you're talking, no, Max, hold on. You're talking
Yeah.
like you're not a married woman. That's how women look at niggas. Off rip.
Yes.
You don't even get a chance.
That's what I'm saying.
You don't get a chance. You keep
And
saying that like
that's
that. No, she keeps saying that like that's not the case with us.
Yeah,
Because
my
she's
bad,
a
my
married
bad.
woman with a man. You can't say that shit. We get looked at like that off rip. Don't even get a fucking shot. Unless you prove to be something extraordinary. You got a fake facade or be something that this bitch believes that you are. And that's fucking fraudulent. You have to be a fraudulent ass nigga to impress these bitches. A bitch don't gotta be nothing but a bum on the street just to impress a nigga. You just gotta have a nice soul. You just have to be
Stop
kind.
calling
You
them
have to be
bitches and
kind.
call
That's
them women.
it. That's a different thing.
relax,
It's a
relax,
completely
man. Like,
different
we-
situation.
we
Like
just
all a
talking.
female has to do is be nice and kind to a man to make him believe that this is his wife to be. This is his fairy tale. That's it. Just be nice to this nigga. That's it. For a man to get a woman, he has to be Prince Charming plus 10. That shit is not the same thing. These
Okay.
folks could be ragamuffins, be out
But
here,
that's
be
the setup.
ragamuffins, and think they need a 10 and believe they deserve a 10 and don't get it and be like, niggas ain't shit. No, you don't deserve shit. It's you. Accountability. That's where it lies down to because they don't want to take accountability that you ain't shit
It
to
ain't just
begin with.
women. It's not just women that don't need to take accountability. I think that
Men
all
take
people need to
accountability
take
because they're forced
no,
to from a
no,
young age.
no,
Men are
no,
always forced to
no,
take accountability. They
no,
are.
no,
90%
they're not.
of, like if you grow up, men gotta be a man. Be a man. Toughen that shit up. When a man tells a man to toughen that shit up, that's him telling him take accountability. Toughen up. Nigga,
Well, we're not going to start
look,
accountability
a man has a boy, a
We're
man
not.
has a boy, a man has a boy and a girl. He will tell that boy if a boy falls and hits his face, get the fuck up, nigga. Come on, toughen up. A girl hits her face, oh my poor baby, my sweet baby. Here, let me do everything I can for you. And that's a man doing that for a girl and a boy. A boy is taught from the time he's born. You can't say no. I'm a man. You can't say no. A man
I'm
is
a
taught from
woman.
the time he's born.
So
when
we're
he
on
hits his face, he has to take accountability for everything he does. You fucked up.
No, they don't. They don't.
Do.
And,
They do. That's why men are
no,
more
they don't.
logical.
Sir,
Logic comes from
we're not
I ain't
going to
trying
go
to die.
there.
That's survival.
Listen,
You have to be.
you're going to die on a cliff
No,
real
that's not
quick.
fair because you
you're
can tell me no.
You're going to die on a cliff
Me
real
talking
quick.
about a man, you can tell me no. But then you sit
I'm
here and
not
say when
telling
you
you.
talk about women,
No,
you can
I'm
say
not.
no. You can say no on every occasion, right? Women and men. That's crazy. Women
Right,
and
just
men,
let
you
her
can say
say
no on
what she wants to
everything.
say. Let her say what she has to say, and then rebut what she says.
I don't have no more to say. Go ahead, because it's just gonna go a long way, and I ain't in it. At the end of the day, when we talk, we can because he said a lot of things in such a brief time with so much passion behind it. So much passion behind it. When it comes to accountability, I can say a lot about that too.
Yeah,
I'm not blaming. I'm not saying either side. I'm saying that there's people on both sides that does not accept accountability, does not do none of that. Like I'm back to what I was talking about before it got what I was saying to you, Matt,
all right, Trump.
where you said
It's good.
that you could tell men that treat women as all prostitutes until proven otherwise. I simply said I can sit over here and say that, but that is not. I could say women treat niggas like they ain't shit niggas until proven otherwise. I wouldn't say that coming personally from me because that's bad advice. Now, for him to say, well, that's what women do, that's what everybody does. It's not a woman thing because you got men already treating women like hoes because of their behavior, and that's how they treat them all. So it's already doing all of what you already saying. Our job is to try to look
Nah,
past that and try to find a resolution.
yeah, no, it's not what you said because for dudes, it's what Will said. Women for a woman for a man to attract a woman, if he doesn't have, if he's broke, ugly, and just busted looking, woman's not even going to pay him any attention. It don't matter what type of guy he is at all. He didn't pass the look. I'm looking at you and I'm attracted to you test. So he's not even going to get any type of play. But a dude, a scoop a homeless chick off the floor if she look good enough. Don't matter. Like the appearance isn't the whole thing. But for me, when it comes to accountability, I put it all on the dude. Like it's Akash's fault. He didn't take accountability, and still needs to take accountability.
Bro.
I
The
put
fact that you, Max,
dude
the fact
misery
that you say
on
that, Max. I'm
dudes.
sorry, I ain't trying to cut you off, but the fact that you say that just further proves my point when I said men have to take accountability from the jump start. There's no room to not take accountability for anything you do. Even when you're a child, you're a fucking kid. You don't know shit. You're forced to take accountability for everything that you do. You not let off the
And
hook as a
niggas
man.
don't take
A man is
accountability for
never let the
walking
foot
away
off
from
the
women
hook.
pregnant, having their babies, and a woman inherits them
That's
all
the setup, though.
accountability.
That's how it's
So
supposed to
that's
be.
another thing. So you can't say men accept accountability from start because there's a lot of niggas that have abandoned families and lack accountability.
But guess
So
what
we
that
can't
nigga's
say
called?
that,
He's a
sir.
look.
We
Even
can't
amongst
say
men,
that.
he's called a fuck nigga. He's a
But see,
bitch
that's
ass
why I didn't
nigga.
want
He's
to
a
get
fuck nigga. He's a
passionate
bitch
about
ass
this. So
nigga.
let's
If
go
you
back
not
over to
accepting
where we were
accountability
at.
as a man, I'm saying
Niggas
you
don't
not accepting
accept
accountability doesn't mean
accountability.
you get
That's a
away from it
lie.
as a man. You don't get away from
No,
accountability as a man. It
niggas
doesn't
don't
work.
accept accountabilities in all actions of their life. They do not. Just like women don't.
Bruh, like I'm
We
saying,
both
you
lack
don't
the
get away from
ability
that.
to accept
Name
accountability.
one
No.
man that you
You're
ever
not just going to
escaped
put it off on men
accountability.
because men inherit these from birth. No. Accountabilities
Now you're
come from
telling me this
action.
as a man. I'm telling you, name one man you ever
And
seen
I'm
escape
telling you as a
accountability.
woman
One
as
man.
well.
Who?
No.
Who's escaped accountability as a man? Ever?
Every
Who
man
has
that
not
has
been called a
left
bitch
a
ass nigga
family
for
with
not holding
every man
accountability?
that has
Name one.
left a woman with babies and he done ran off with his life has avoided his accountability.
He's been, and
Every one of
you
them.
just
And
saying
who
that
gets
means he had to
accountability
accept
that has to
accountability
accept
for
that?
being a
The
bitch ass
woman. So
nigga.
we're not going to talk about who lacks accountability because men lack there too, sir. Just like women.
No man. Okay, men lack there. Yes. No man escapes accountability. They may lack in it. No man escapes it. A woman can be a dizzy bitch for
How you
years
don't
and
escape
escape
it if you run away
accountability for
from your
years. A man can never
responsibility?
escape
You
not
escaped
being
it, sir.
accountable.
That's contradicting yourself. If you're not standing in the fire, doing what you're supposed to do as a man in a family unit, you're escaping your accountability,
You're
sir. You
not,
made the
because
baby. You're
everybody
accountable
calls
for it.
you a bitch ass nigga and gonna hold you accountable for it
So
as a man. I'm telling you that
okay,
as a
and
man.
even
If a nigga, if a man
a
knows,
dude
if a
that you
nigga
just
knows
said
that
is
you
a
ain't
bitch
taking
ass
care of your
nigga,
kids, you
he
can't go
still
hang around
escaped his
niggas.
accountability, whether you
I'm
called him a
trying to
bitch
tell
ass
you,
nigga or
sis,
not.
as
He
a
still
man,
escaped it.
as a man, if a nigga know you don't take care of your kids, You can't hang around them niggas without them telling you a bitch ass
We're
nigga for
not
not
talking
taking care of
about
your kids.
peer
A woman
relationships,
can
though.
abandon her kids
We're
if
talking
nobody
about
calls her a
escaping
fuck nigga.
accountability. Let's stay focused and stop trying to move it over here.
I'm
We're not
staying
talking about that.
focused.
We're talking about accountability.
All right, stop. All right, time out, because this is what's going on. You're making it a personal thing, Queen. You're saying
It's
he
not
escaped his
personal.
accountability because you're keeping it in a perspective of if the people in that family would say he escaped accountability. But for that man, he goes on and moves on with his life. But then he starts getting hit with child support. They start docking his pay. Like Will said, people start cutting him off because he's a deadbeat in his life. He has to accept accountability for that. And either he's going to keep getting lower and lower down in life, or he's going to accept accountability and then he's going to handle this shit like a man. Life forces a man to have to do that, or you just end up on the streets. There aren't, you won't find nines and dimes as bums on the street, no matter how their behavior is, because there's always going to be someone to come along and save them. So life doesn't force them.
What about the ones don't somebody don't come along and save them and they still stuck with the responsibility?
But nobody comes forward and says, look, dude, you ain't shit, but I'll fuck with you. Life doesn't do that for a man. A man has to, if he wants to get up off the floor, he has to pick himself up. Life forces him into that, or he's going to stay down. A woman can get back up without lifting a finger because someone to pick her up. You don't see 8 nines and dimes of homeless women because of that. And that's what
And the thing is, I can account to that.
That's not what Will was talking about, but all right, I'm not going to go back and forth about it.
That family will say he escaped.
I see dimes and 10 all day. They hoes. They up in that casino. They selling their body and they ain't got a dime worth their name. They don't got nothing. They don't have to take accountability for the fact that they don't got to go out and work. They don't have to make anything of themselves.
This is going to be a non-ending conversation. All right, moving on.
But they sell pussy. Pussy's free.
And so is dick. Dick is free. Pussy ain't never free.
A man can't.
It ain't never free.
That's why you go and
That's the problem.
It be free.
You don't see gigolos.
It be free and it be coming with
perks.
perks.
That don't work like that. It don't work like that. A woman can sell her body and not do nothing, and not take accountability for nothing. Just be like, I'm a broke bitch.
That's where y'all fall for, and that's where the relationship flag where they lie with y'all because y'all got that notion right there. So,
no, it's what we know and what we see is what we know.
Nigga, y'all both is less than 40 years old. All right, moving along, because I'm done addressing that.
Okay. Go ahead. My bad. I'm quiet. My fault. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, but we can, like I said, just bringing it back to Akash. Like I said, feel sorry for your boy. I just wish more dudes would, just understand that you don't put all your eggs in one basket and ignore things that you should be paying attention to just because you're like, I gotta secure and lock that down. That's the only type of thing. It's not. It don't need to be anything in
what they think we are, bro. Like that mindset right there just perpetuates what they already think we are. Like no accountability. We just move to the next bitch, whatever. This is that mindset. Even though it saves us, perpetuates the idea of what we are, and this shit don't make sense to me. How can you cry about the same monster you created? You sat there in Frankenstein lab and you made it to where niggas had to be this way. But then you complain about niggas
look,
being
Queen,
this
here's
way.
my argument.
So when you say that, bro, that's what the fuck? The same.
Here's my argument for why. My argument for why guys should be more into the subjugation of women, just as an understanding of the creature that we're dealing with. Back when they had like Freaknik, Uncle Luke videos, Too Short concerts. dudes understood DJ Quick and Sugar Free. Like dudes understood how to act when it came to women, grown adult women, and therefore even it translated into the music. The music was dope. I guarantee you'll pay 10 times as much as you would a concert ticket today if you could go into a time machine and go to a concert in the 90s that had all them niggas, Uncle Luke, Too Short.
I've been to one.
All them back in the day. Huh? And
I've been to
them
one.
in their prime, like not the old version of them in their prime. But I'm saying instead of if they're like $20 for a concert today or $200 to go back in time and go to a super concert with all of the favorites from the 90s, you're gonna go back then because the music was better. Why was the music better? Because niggas knew bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
I'm so done with
Niggas
you.
had their favorite word,
I'm
knew it
done
and
with you.
understood it and applied it well. And the music was dope because of it. Now listen to the
Hey,
music
Max,
nowadays
hey, Max,
with all
hey,
these
Max,
simping
what-
ass dudes. Everybody
Max, what they
crying,
say?
everybody
It ain't
drugged
no
out because
fun
they
if the homies
depressed
can't
over a
have
bitch that
none.
left them.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Max, did
see,
they say it ain't
You
no
feel
fun
me?
if the
It
homies
was
can't
way
have
better.
none? And they
I
was
get
bumping in the
around.
car. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have none. And that was about
guess who's
bitches.
back in the motherfucking
Really?
house with a fat for your
Yeah,
mouth?
Everybody had a
look,
better
you
time.
singing it. You see
What
what
she
he's
say?
saying. You singing it. It ain't no fun. That's the homies
Exactly.
can't have none.
That's what
We
I'm
knew what
saying.
they was.
That's what
Pass arounds.
everybody had a better
Pass-arounds like
time because of
Hanukkah.
it.
Passovers. That's all
Why
they
you have to
was.
do Snoop the
Passovers like
Duke though?
Hanukkah.
Now you know Snoop is my man. Why you have to go with the Snoop song? Now you didn't
You
have
see
to
what
do
I'm
that. That's one of my
because
favorite
every
songs.
nigga, hey, what he
You know
say? Hey, every
you
other
know
city
his
we
tracks hit harder
go,
back in the 90s.
every other radio, nah, no matter where I
Well,
go, I
Man.
see the same hoe. That's not coincidence. It's not coincidence.
Yes,
That shit is the truth. That's all it
back
is.
up,
It's
bitch,
the
because I'm
truth. I can
bugging.
go all
Get on your
day.
knees and
And
just
now
start
you got
juggling.
and now you got dudes. Now you got dudes simping to women and making songs talking about I think you're truly something special.
Special, yeah.
Like, wait, didn't the
Hey, that was a song too, though.
Never get like, bro,
But
what
then,
the
but
fuck?
see, y'all already see
covering this
now,
shit.
both of
just
y'all,
want you
both of y'all just brung up the rap era,
fuck
right?
is
Y'all just brung up the rap era, right? Because in the 90s, the rap era and all of that, that's was the thing. Now, if you go a time before the rap era, every nigga was singing about love. All the oldies but goodies was crying and hollering about Betsy outside the window. All of them niggas was on their knees, and every last one of them
them
niggas had a
niggas was
wife,
also
and
wearing Speedos
they
on
were
stage
begging
and fucking tidy
and
whities.
they were loving publicly, and they were
They
getting
was
mad
wearing tidy
women.
whities and shit. Cameo
It
looked
don't
like
matter
12
what
gay
they was
niggas.
wearing. The
Cameo
era
looked like
before
12
this
gay
rap that
niggas.
y'all talking about,
We
the
not
era
talking about
before the
them
rap.
niggas. No, we
Wait,
not
no,
talking about them
but
niggas. Them niggas was
since we're
gay.
going to no,
Them
Max,
niggas was
they
gay.
wasn't gay.
We not
They
talking
wasn't
about them
gay.
niggas. They was
Wait
gay.
a minute, I know we ain't talking about niggas gay.
You wearing
'Cause
panties in a photo
every
shoot, you
rapper in the
gay.
industry is a butt boy. Today,
We not talking about them. They was wearing panties in a photo shoot. Is what I'm
listen to
saying.
me.
You
So
talking about the
if
niggas
you're
wearing
going,
panties in a
okay,
photo shoot and fucking ass
Will,
chaps and
when
shit.
you
We
make
ain't talking about
statements,
them.
okay,
That's
Will,
not them.
when
That's
you
not the
make
niggas we talking about.
statements that the Al Greens and the people back there, the Teddy
And
Rileys and all
Al
of those
Green
back
told,
there,
hey, Al
hold
Green
on,
said in the song, "Bitch,
hold
I'll
on,
kill
let
you
me
if you leave
finish.
me."
Let him
Al
Let
Green
finish.
me
said, "Bitch, I'll
finish.
kill you if you leave me." Al
Let
Green
me
said that in
finish.
a song. "I'll kill you if you
Let
leave
me
me."
finish.
Al
Let me
Green,
finish
Sam
my
Cooke,
statement.
niggas was talking
Okay,
about.
but listen, you're not hearing what they were singing and what they publicly were doing, right? They were publicly embracing love, and whatever aspect of love was to them, they were publicly expressing it. And the words came out your mouth was those niggas was gay. Now, if you can say that about that time period, what about today's time period? Because everybody up in this time period is a Lulu chaser.
No, the niggas back then. Yeah, that's what we're saying. This time period, they're all dudes was singing about getting pussy back in the day. This is what niggas is thinking about nowadays.
Don't be looking like you
This is
hitting the
what
booter
we
on live now, for real. Like I mean, but anyhow, I'm just saying that yes, first, yes, I would give two. I would pay $200 to go see me some Two Live Crew and some Uncle Luke and some Trick Daddy. I definitely would, because simply because that was just them. They're unique. I wouldn't do that today because you're not singing to me. You're singing a Young Adi Boosie verse. That's who you're singing to, and we know it. And we know it.
Hey, please play this. Please play that. Hey, Max. No, Max. Max, you're gonna play. You're gonna play that cover.
And I don't
Max,
like it.
you're gonna play that Childish Gambino cover of Tamina's song. Yeah, true. Play it. Play it.
You know.
Yes, play it. I know. That's to me.
Yeah,
That's
just
Childish
did.
Gambino's Tamina.
But
Tamina,
to be
her
honest, the
song.
culture of men have changed, and so have the culture of women, and it is on a devastating change. I will agree to that. For men and women, it's on a different wavelength, and I think that's a lot of times why we go back and forth about it because we have seen the generations change. For you, Max, the way men treat women, the way men behave with women have changed. And for women, which I'm speaking for, their behavior as women have changed. And so, uh, less ladylike, less classy, more the stanky, the red, you know. So I don't disagree with y'all,
And all
fellas.
and I'm saying is dudes need to adapt to the behavior and play the
Went all
course.
the way around the world. Went all the way around the world just to agree. That's fucking crazy. We went all
No,
the way
I
around
didn't
the
go
world
all.
like last
Did
to
you
six
hear
years.
what I?
If you gonna
Lord have mercy.
wipe
You
off
don't listen very well.
a hoe,
You agreed.
No,
no
you didn't hear
my
what
friends
I
can give
said.
you a hoe back. No.
You, br-
Oh, were
you
you
breaking
talking?
up?
I
No,
must
you
have
was
went out.
breaking up. You were talking. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh shit.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
You were saying, yeah, you were saying men need to
Okay, I
adapt
forgot what I was
to.
saying though.
You were saying men. I heard some of it. You were saying men need
Yeah,
to adapt to the way
to
women
the
are.
situation. Yeah, and just act appropriately to the situation. Cause I'm pretty sure if dude would have known going in that he was fucking with a hoe, he wouldn't have been going on this podcast bragging about her virtue. She could have went and done her little shit talking about like, yeah, I used to get ran through. And he could have already been like, yeah, she used to get ran through and everything like that. Hey, who doesn't in their college days? Shit like that and blah, blah, blah. And that's his wife. And as much people want to say about it, it is what it is. He watched up a hoe and he's happy with it. But she shocked him with that information. What's up, Will?
This dude is retarded.
No. Finish. Because I'm sorry. I had my hand up, but finish where you was going. My bad. Finish where he's going. I prematurely. Sorry. Finish.
That was what I did.
That was premature. My bad.
Did
That's
you
my
have
fault.
something to say?
That was premature. I like where you was going.
Okay.
Premature hand raise. I'm sorry. Please continue. No. Look,
You need
literally,
to
that was my
smoke that
bad.
blunt
That was
again.
premature. Go where
You
you was
need to
going.
hit
Because
that.
I
You
like
need to
where
hit
you was
your
going.
shit
Please.
again. Get your energy.
No.
I'm
Please
talking
go.
to your brother.
Go where you was going. I like it. Sorry.
You would.
I did.
He wasn't
I already
listening.
went where I
That's why.
wanted to go.
I personally do believe that.
Did
Like,
you have something to say, Quinn?
huh?
No, go
I don't
ahead.
know
I
where it
thought you were
went
just
with.
gonna be quiet.
No. I agreed where
Go
Queen
for
was
it.
going with that. It has changed for both of us. It's just such a dramatic change on both ends. That's what I feel like is trying to be. That I feel like it's just not received amongst women in our generation. It ain't received properly because we're changing in a way that we have to accept accountability. We have to be accountable. And when we don't, it makes us look terrible. Like it's like not accepting accountability for a man comes at your pride and your ego. Two of the things that every man holds sacred to them. You look at Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z. Every man, like Vegeta is the epitome of what a man really is in his heart, even if he don't say it out loud. Even if he's a laughy, jokey, kind type of person, in his heart, his ego and his pride is what he holds dear. When he gotta take accountability, that shit take a shot. It take a hit shot to the chest. It might blow your soul out. Now accountability is when your bitch cheat on you, when you lose shit. Shit happens to where it's like I can't look at nobody around but me, and I'm the only man. And the accountability comes with you gotta dig yourself out of your own grave. That's what it is. And women becoming more like a man with pussy being so accessible, because every man wants pussy. I don't care if you a bum, you want some pussy. Every man wants pussy. Women don't have to take that same accountability, because if they go and fuck up their whole life, they can fuck it up, do everything wrong, just not listen to their parents, just do whatever they want to do, not listen to people around them, be like, hey, if you do this shit is crazy. Do everything opposite. They can still find some man, some dude who, or even woman, if they're a lesbian, they'll find a woman who think they're a man, who done got past those same obstacles already, that'll lead them to the water to drink. They can still be led to the water and don't drink. No man is led to the water. They get told where the water is. Men get told where the water is, and you have to find your way there, and you have to figure out how the fuck you gonna drink it, because ain't nobody ever taught you. So, and you can't drink too much. Too much will kill you. Too little won't be enough. It's all that type of, you have to, in order for a woman to even want to be on your boat, if you're a captain of your ship, for a woman to ever want to even be on your boat, you gotta be fucking Red Hair Shanks. You gotta be Luffy. You gotta be Kaido. You gotta be fucking Big Mom herself. You gotta be all these to even get somebody you want to join.
What does that have to do with accountability?
You can't, look, you can't be Roger. And I'm saying this because we all know One Piece. You can't be Roger. You can't just show up to a nigga place with no ship, just a bum ass little boat, and tell a broad, hey, I'm about to be king of the pirates. You gonna come rock with me? I don't got shit right now. You gonna come rock with me? Ain't no female in the world gonna look at this nigga and be like, yeah, I'm gonna come rock with you.
How does that correlate with accountability?
Kind of. I mean, depending on what you do with another.
How does that add up with accountability, though?
There's rare breeds that you'll huh? What happened? I just want to finish the statement, and I'm done. It's a rare breed that you'll find that'll look at you as on this little rowboat with a little sail, and be like,
and love the hell out of you.
You're gonna be king of the pirates,
and believe in you, and love you all the way till you get that big ship.
We in our generation don't have those type of people.
Yes, y'all do. They're here. Y'all don't look for them.
Let me. I'm almost done.
I just want to know how has this got to do with accountability?
Because at the end of the day, let's look at Jenny. Jenny was an 11-year-old slave. She got beat to death by the fishmen until somebody felt sorry for her. And then she ends up being a part of the Revolutionary Army. Not Jenny, but you know who I'm talking about, the girl from the Revolutionary Army. She ain't had to do shit other than motherfuckers felt sorry for her. Sabo got crashed, all that shit. Nigga had to fight these niggas. He had to fight Dragon. He had to fight Kuma. He had to fight everybody in the Revolutionary Army just for him to be like, this nigga cool. All I'm saying with that is accountability rests highly on a man and not as highly on a woman. A woman doesn't have to accept accountability at a higher rate. Do they have to? Yes. At a higher rate than a man? No. That's all we're saying. So when a man deals with a woman, we don't want to deal with no woman that can't even accept accountability on this scale. On this scale, you don't even got to accept it a lot, just a little bit. No man wants to deal with no one. You can't accept it on this scale. We're way up here accepting accountability. It's a high rate. So when we meet a woman that can't even accept a little bit, it's deterring. And we're meeting so many in this generation that don't give a fuck, because you don't have to take accountability as a woman. Now, as a woman, you don't. You're not held responsible for accountability. And so seeing that nobody wants to deal with a woman. You don't find marriages that often because that's the case. That's what I'm saying. The low tier of accountability. It hurts everybody, not just women, and it hurts both of us. There's not enough of it. Like, in terms of a fair balance, there's not enough of it. You can do whatever you want to do and you can fuck off all day and then come take care of you. I'll fuck off all day. I'm sleeping outside. There's a difference. A woman can be sleeping outside too. Don't get me wrong. She can be sleeping outside. But there's a more likely chance that somebody come along and be like, you know what? Hey, what you got going on? You looking like you look good, but you doing bad. I can hook you up. I can bring you to my crib. I can do this. I can blah 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 blah. And next thing you know, now she a boss bitch. She out here fucking doing shit in Dubai or whatever because she got her OnlyFans or whatever types of shit. It is easier. And so with it being easier, there's less respect for what the fuck you do. I watched this nigga Max play games on the hardest difficulty because there ain't no respect for not playing that shit on easy. There ain't nothing you get from it. Niggas are forced to play that shit on hard. And when you figure it out, way more respect because you know there's a level of accountability that takes it. Women play the game on easy. They play the game on easy and think they just beat the shit out. I fucking dare a nigga who play on rookie on Madden tell me that they the best nigga in Madden. I'll kill you. Don't ever tell me, nigga, you the best nigga on Madden playing on rookie. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I'll mop you.
Oh.
Rookie, that's what you play on? That's how men look at women. You play on rookie and you think you good? You think this is what you do? You think you nice, right? It's not the same. We're not doing the same shit. It's not the same thing, my nigga. Nigga, if you stop it. I'm putting it in that terms because I really want it to be understood the levels that there is. There are levels to this shit. Women are on a level where it's like, okay, it's cool. You like a child. I love you. You could be around. I'll take care of you. You good, but you're not on my level. I'm a whole man. You're not on my level. You're just not there. And you can't be there because you don't play on the difficulties that I play on. And you can't change the settings. Ain't no pause, change the settings. I go from rookie to all Madden. That shit don't work with y'all. So it's not that. So you can't be on this level. You'll never know what it's like. So that's the real thing. Accountability, you don't have to take it. So they don't. If you don't, I won't. So all I'm saying is that, like, accountability for y'all, respect for y'all, all that shit is not on the same level. That shit ain't even close. It's not. It's not, because women can argue with women. A woman can go sit here and argue with a woman. Y'all have a fucking cat fight. Y'all sit there and scratch the shit out of each other, pull your wigs off, all that shit. A nigga have a fight with a nigga, I might die tonight. This nigga might shoot me, I might shoot him. Might stab, it might get real like that with women, but not the same, because the respect means everything. Because accountability means everything. So if respect and accountability ain't there on your part, if you talking shit, you ain't taking accountability for the fact that you talking shit and you ain't ready to be on that level. You gotta take you ain't got the respect. You gotta take accountability that you stood up like a man. You ain't ready for it. That might mean you die tonight. That's the difference. It's a whole nother level, and it gets ridiculous. That's why men don't want to fuck with women. Like, if you can't understand that, I can't fuck with you because you might make me die today. You be the reason I die.
Those niggas would be like y'all said. Those niggas would be like the niggas y'all said, being peaceful alone. And it seems like that's where y'all happy at. So be peaceful and alone.
It's hard to be peaceful.
Period, point blank.
Who can't accept accountability.
No, period, point blank. If y'all have this ideology of relationships and women, y'all gonna be peacefully alone, and that's fine.
You can't have respect or peace with a woman who don't take accountability.
And you're gonna be a lonely nigga. You're gonna be a lonely nigga.
Donnie, I'm trying to. Because you keep saying you can live peacefully. That's why men don't fuck with women. That's why men leave women alone. That's why be like, oh, there ain't marriages, there ain't kids, there ain't all that shit. Because of what you just said. Your actions gonna get me killed. I can't fuck with you. You're gonna get me murdered in these streets. You're gonna get me shot in the head by a nigga over you. Over you. No, I cannot do it. I refuse. And that's where it comes to. That's the conclusion.
Why you mute me?
Done. I'm gonna die over you. No.
Why you mute me, nigga? I'm sitting here watching, so why you mute me?
Because I wanted to see. You kept on interrupting Will, and I wanted to see how long he was going to go because he said, I'm almost finished at 3:43. And I wanted to see how long of a leg that was trying to stick. When he said,
Hey,
when you said something, he was like, hold on, I'm almost finished. I'm almost finished.
Hold on. Because y'all kept
43.
hey,
I'm like,
in
okay,
the
let's
words
see.
of Max Leisure himself, if you keep cutting me off, that extends the time
And
in
I
which I talk.
thought we were on the same page. I was trying not to smile over here. I was
nigga,
trying
I'm
not
your
to start
brother.
laughing
You keep
because you got
interrupting me. I'm
quiet and you weren't saying anything back to. So I thought that we was on the same page. I thought you were thinking what I was thinking. And then you started talking. That's all. Like, oh, she fucking. No, I thought Queen was thinking what I was thinking. And then she started talking. I was like, oh man, he was about to go for. He was
You
going to
let me
blow
finish.
past the
I'll
10-minute
finish. You
mark.
interrupt me. I'm gonna keep going. Nigga, we brothers, bro. You nigga, I'm bred from your cloth.
Definitely
You
that.
interrupt me, nigga, I'm gonna
Definitely,
keep going.
She
definitely
tried
that.
to interject.
Definitely that.
She tried to interject, and you said, "Wait, let me finish." And so we didn't interject, and you just kept going. You gonna keep going regardless. It don't matter.
Hey, like I said, I reiterate, I'm part of your cloth, nigga. I ain't doing shit you don't do. That's why I'm your brother. I'm your brother. Nigga, I don't do shit you don't do. Nigga, we do the same things.
I
And I love
engage
you.
in conversation.
I love you. Nigga, you engage in conversation. Nigga, I love you. I had to sit there and listen to y'all back and forth. And I love you. And you know what? You're right.
Exactly. I'm back and forth.
You know what? You're right. You know what? You got it. All right. I'm really being real. Go ahead. My fault. Y'all continue.
All right. So let me just ask you, Queen, what do you think is the incentives for a man to get into a relationship with a woman? What's the incentive for the man?
Family.
What if
Extension.
he doesn't want to? What if he doesn't? What if he doesn't care for having kids? If you take kids off the table,
Companionship.
incentive.
Companionship.
Huh? Well,
Companionship.
you can have companionship without being in a relationship.
No.
Yeah.
Like other half. Like
I got all type of homegirls and stuff that I have companionship with. We ain't in a relationship.
it's nothing like having that balance between you. You might not be aggressive. That person might be. It's the balance and having that one person that knows they got your back, like ride or die back. Like it's what God created. It's what God set for us. No, God made man and woman for each other.
Homies and family for that.
There is a special bond between man and women.
Like, what is a man getting in a relationship that if he wasn't in a relationship, he wouldn't have?
Again, I'm going to say the companionship. I'm going to say the companionship. I'm going to say the balance.
Companionship without being in a relationship.
It's a different companionship
You're saying
when you have that person.
but you can
It's
have
a different companionship. It's different when you're in a relationship.
There's all different types of companionship, but if
when
to
God
not have
seen Adam was lonely, He created Eve for a reason.
Female relationship, exclusive relationship, you're not missing out on companionship. You still have it. You just don't have that form of companionship. But you still,
and that form of companionship is why the relationship is important.
But you could have that you can have that same exact companionship with friends, with just a friend, with family and everything. It stops when it comes to the sex, anything of the sexual nature.
I knew that's where you was going. I knew that's where you was going.
If you're not in a relationship, you're not getting that. I mean, I'm not, and it's. I would say guaranteed, but it don't even be guaranteed. But let's just say in-house pussy. Let's put it that way, or in-house, punani. And that's what you get.
I'm gonna give you a gold star for trying. I'm gonna give you a gold star. I'm gonna give you a gold star for trying on that one. I caught it. My main belief about relationships between men and women is for the extension. It's for the family, and I think that's I always was taught from as a little girl
There's
to a
people
grown
that
woman.
have really good relationships that don't care. don't care to have a family.
But men
So
want
like what
extension. They need someone to live off, like to leave behind.
yeah,
That's
but
the most for me.
there's men and women in relationships that neither one of them want kids, but they have a healthy relationship. So
Okay,
it's
so then you ask them.
for that man who doesn't want a family, who doesn't want kids, why is he in that? What makes that relationship a healthy relationship? Why
You
does he
would
want
have
to be
to
in
ask
it?
him. You would have to ask
Eh,
him because each one would
don't
be
have to
different.
ask.
No,
Don't
each
have to
each
ask. It's
relationship will
always
be
going to boil
each
down.
relationship. But if you're asking me what the third
It's
purpose,
always
what
going to
I
boil
feel a
down.
person, a man in a relationship is, it's for family. It's for extension. It's to leave his namesake. That's what the Bible was.
It's always
That's
going
the
to
whole Bible theory
okay.
between men and women.
But I'm saying if for there's men and women who don't care about that, and they get into relationships and they're good relationships and they last throughout the years and everything like that. And it wasn't the thought of starting a family that keeps them together, but it was something that kept that man with the woman and kept the woman with the man. And like you're not addressing that. You're trying to focus on something that I said already. Remove that. And you're not doing that. You're not removing that. You keep on bringing it back to what I said. If you remove that, then what's left?
Because you want me to
Will you
say
address the what's left?
poom poom, and I'm not going to say that
No, I
because
want
all
you to
you
tell
think
me. I
that's
want you to don't say
the
that.
only
Then.
thing in it.
Don't then tell me what else it is. I'm not telling you
Again,
to
now,
say that. I'm telling you to tell me
I
what else
can't
is there.
tell you. Listen, okay. Well, let me say this. I can't tell you why a man will choose to be with a woman if it wasn't for extension, right? I couldn't, if it's not for the companionship and if it's not for the
I
extension,
can.
I
I
couldn't
can do it.
tell you. No, I couldn't because it differs per person. You can say one man can say for in-house tutu.
Well,
You
in all
can
the
say
years
that.
that you
And then you can say, you can ask another
all the
man
years
and
you've
he
been
can
alive,
say
you haven't
something
learned too
different.
much about human nature.
Excuse me?
It's all going to boil down to what? I said, for as long as you've been alive, you haven't learned a lot about relationships. It's all going to boil down to twat. For a female,
But I've
when
always,
she gets out of a
see,
relationship,
see,
when
now,
she gets out of
now,
a relationship
now, for you to
is
say
the
that
love
little
that she
thing,
wants.
you're absolutely incorrect because I have never been single. So I must know a lot about keeping a nigga that I ain't never been single. And I've been in a relationship 13 years and didn't have children. And why he chose to keep me, you would have to ask him, rest in peace. And I'm married now 16 years. And why he choose to keep me outside of his extensions that he have or my tutu, you would have to ask him because I'm guarantee you both of those would say two different things. So when I say I can't
Is
tell you
Dre
and
right?
speak for a nigga because a nigga got a different mindset, each and
Well,
every one of you,
that's what I'm
he would
trying
have
to
to
do.
tell you.
I'm glad you said it. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you. You can't speak for a nigga, so I'm telling you.
I never
It's
do.
twat.
Whatever.
And so with you not speaking for a nigga,
Okay.
I being a
All
speak
right.
for niggas and tell you it
Okay.
always
All
boils
right.
down
I
to
accept
twat.
it.
Is Dre around? Is Dre around? Because
Dre is around.
I got. You said he is?
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a question. I'm gonna ask Will, but I'd like to ask dudes in general.
Andre.
But I probably should not. No, I can't. I take it back because Dre. That's like
Don't do
asking.
it.
That's like asking a witness in front of a murderer who committed the murder, and the murderer is standing right next to him, looking at him right in his face, like, yeah, who committed the murder? I want to create that type of situation for Dre. I'll ask you, Will. Look,
what you mean?
If you were in a relationship with a female, Will, are you still there? Will dipped out on me too.
There you go.
Nah. I'm here. I was over here. I was talking to Daryl.
So, okay. You guys. Well, okay.
I was saying y'all
Let
have
me
y'all
ask
moment
you
because
this.
I was talking too much. So I was like, y'all have y'all time like y'all like it.
If you're in a relationship
You gonna
with a
stop
female,
shooting shots, nigga. Well, I keep on catching them shots you throwing. Yeah, you gonna quit shooting them
it's our
shots,
moment
nigga.
now. It's all
Come
about
here.
now. So look, Will,
Hear
answer
this
me.
question that Max is
I'm trying to
asking.
hear
Max
Let me
asked,
ask you.
Queen, I can't hear Max's question. If you coming at me, I can't hear his question.
no, I was telling Andre to listen to Max's question.
Oh, hey, what's
All
up,
right,
Dre?
Will. If you're, I can't ask Dre. Dre won't be able to ask. He's compromised over there. So Will, if you're in a relationship with a female, right, and y'all been together for however long, a good amount of time, and she's like, look, from this point forward until I don't know how long, we could do all the relationship stuff that we continue to do to stop, but we're not having sex anymore. Sex is off the table. Everything else doesn't change. I want you to continue to do what you do for me. I'm going to do everything I do for you, except sex. But what would
hold on, man.
desire
With this
level to
question,
stay in that relationship? Like, how much would you want to stay in that relationship? Would you stay in that relationship?
Honestly, I actually would, for the simple fact that I'm getting from her what I
okay,
actually
now this is
am.
the question. He
No,
said
don't look like that, bro.
it
Because
was not for
even
the
though I'm not,
extension, which
even
means
though
kids
I'm
established.
okay,
If
hold on,
it's not for the
I'll wait
companionship,
because I thought
why
the
would
question
a
was
man
asked to me
choose to
though.
be in a relationship? That's the question he was
I
supposed
thought
to
the
ask.
question was asked to me. I'm sorry.
I did ask him the question I asked.
You asked me the question?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was listening to your answer.
What he asked?
Oh.
I mean, if Dre got an answer, did Dre hear me?
I'm gonna
Did Dre hear the
try to finish
question?
my answer now. I'm gonna
Yeah, I heard the last part.
Say my
Talk
answer.
about.
Oh nope, not yet. Okay.
Hold on. Will, let me re-ask the question since Dre is
No.
here.
I got
you
that.
can
I
answer.
got the question down. I got
If
my
it's
answer.
not
I'm just
for
waiting for time
why
to
would a
answer.
man? What is a
Dre.
man's incentive to be in a
I can't
relationship?
answer just yet.
If it's not
But
for
Dre did it.
extension,
Dre only heard the last
and
part of it.
children, and if it's not for companionship, yeah.
Here, look. Okay. I had to put y'all on mute so I could get the question out. So what we all get here. If you're in a relationship with a female, y'all been together for a year or so, and she's like, look, from this point forward, and I don't know how long, but we're just not having sex anymore. We're not doing anything sexual, but everything else stays the same. I still want you to, go to work, pay for everything, take me out on dates and shit, and watch movies with me and all that type of stuff, but no sex. But we keep all the relationship stuff. Would you stay in that relationship, Will?
You're confident. People gravitate to your confidence.
What?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to y'all. My bad. I thought I was muted. I was letting y'all go. You was asking them the question.
All right. So would you stay in that relationship?
Now, to answer the question, yes, I would, because at the end of the day, even without sex, if she's offering me everything that I need, like if she's offering me like, oh, she gonna cook, she gonna clean, she gonna give me counsel when I need it, when I ain't got the world to talk to, the world beating the shit out of me, she got the counsel for me, she could be there for me, and all I gotta do is beat my dick every now and then, I'll stay with that. Good as shit. I'll be cool because like shit, I still could beat my dick and watch. Hey, she gonna let me watch porn. She gonna do everything she let me do. I'll watch some porn, beat my dick, and I'll get my nut off. And
But why
I'll go
not?
to sleep happily. But she giving me everything else. She taking care of me. She making sure shit good. Take care of the house. Well, why the fuck would I be disappointed in what she doing? Because she's not fucking
Because
me?
why
That
not
don't mean,
just
that
get
don't mean
with,
everything.
Why not get with a chick who does all of the relationship stuff and lets you fuck like a normal
That
chick would?
that can happen. If that I'm
They
just
didn't want
saying,
no
in a
answer.
situation in which you brought up, if that's not possible, I'll take that.
What do you mean
I'll
it's
stay
not
with it.
possible? It's possible when you leave her. Like you either stay with her
I
and
have
be like,
to
I'll
leave
give
someone
you,
that's good to
or
me
you be
because
like,
she won't give me no.
let me just
Bro,
go get with someone else
Okay,
who
well, look,
actually gonna fuck.
let me respond to that to saying if I leave somebody who just because they just won't fuck me, it's selfish on my end. It's selfish
But
on
not
my
selfish
end
on the
because
person who says I don't want to fuck you
I'm
anymore.
not considering
Not
her
selfish
reason.
on their end.
She has a valid reason for not wanting to fuck me. It's not.
Andre said he gone on
There has to
y'all.
be a valid reason for her not wanting
Hold
to
on,
fuck me.
because I want Will to finish his answer, but I do want to hear what Dre has to say, even though he compromised. Is he still there?
Her not wanting to.
He compromised.
Huh?
Her not wanting.
He can't. He can't answer to his full
I want
heart's
to know why
content.
he think I'm compromised.
I want to know why he think you compromised because of me.
I want to know what your
And
answer
after a
is, Dre.
while, we may last with the non have with me doing all the everything going to work and the non having sex. It could work up to a certain point, but you said, yeah, she's gonna say, oh yeah, I don't know how long, but yeah, it's like, yeah, lady, yeah, no, I'm not gonna be here that long. No, 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 because if you did that to a woman, vice
It's
versa, she's
definitely
gonna leave
gonna
you.
be.
She's gonna cheat. She's gonna do this. She's gonna do it. So yeah, I'll try it out. But your time you're on borrowed time with that.
But that wasn't the
Okay.
question that Max was asking in the beginning,
No,
which is what
that
I
is,
wanted
that
to
is, and that's a valid
question
answer.
was,
That's a 100% valid answer to my
He
question.
said that was the question.
that was not the question.
He said when I said it was. I mean, like I said,
Yes, it
worked
was.
okay for a while.
Because he said he'll
But
try it out.
like
He said he'll try it
The
out,
question was,
but there's a time limit.
other than why
and
was
a woman to do the same thing.
answered? Tell Max to stop with the damn. The question was simple.
You mean? Vice versa.
What
It
is
works
the
both ways.
benefit of a
And he
man to
answered
be in
it.
a
It was simple. He
relationship
answered
other
it.
than sex? I mean, other than extension and other than what would be the benefit? And I said it different. He said, "Let me ask Dre. I want to hear you tell him
Why are you
what is the other
conflating
benefit
my
of being
question
with
with the
someone
past shit I'm saying?
outside of companionship and extension?"
He said that ain't the question.
That was
Yeah.
the question.
I answered it though. Whatever.
No, he gave you another question when you got up on here because that was not the
Yeah,
question.
she's trying to conflate the last thing and make it try to tie you in.
No,
Make it sound like you didn't answer the
no,
question right.
no,
You
no,
gotta
no,
make
no.
it seem like you
I
didn't answer
wanted
the
you
question
to
right by
answer
bringing
the
in some
question
other
that
shit
you
to
were
be like, you didn't address this
no,
other shit. I want to
stop,
hear.
stop.
So
I
that was
wanted
you
you to
actually
ask
surprised
him
me
the
with the answer,
question.
Dre. I didn't think you say
You,
that, but
yeah, niggas moved on because
who
you didn't
conducting
ask
this
him the
interview?
question.
Me or you?
Yeah, but you switched the question. As
And
soon as I gave him the
I
earphones,
called
you
him for
switched the
a
question.
specific question. I
And you did
asked
not
that
ask
question,
him the
and now
right
you're
question.
telling me to go back to some other shit that wasn't even the question.
No,
I
you
did. I
asked
asked him the same question that Will just gave me the answer to. Him and Will
what was.
answered the same question differently.
Mm-hmm.
Will said he would stay. Dre said he'll stay up until a certain point, but that's just there's a time limit on that, which is the case. Now, next
But that
question.
wasn't the question.
If
That
you
wasn't the
if
question,
you're
Negro.
with that was Will, was that the question?
No,
I
the
don't
I asked
question.
you,
fucking
I
know.
Will.
I
remember the
can't get a
question.
fucking word in.
You
Was
got a
that the
lot of words
question that
in,
I
son.
asked you?
I don't know the question. I don't remember the question, bro. There's a lot of stuff that's happening between when you asked the question and now.
Go
I
ahead
don't
on. Let's
remember the
move on.
question. There's been
Let's
a
And,
just
lot of
move
stuff that's
on.
happened.
and you don't remember your
I was
answer?
answering the
Because
question
you only
and then I
answered
got
one
cut off and
question.
then I couldn't answer the question. So if you don't want to, if you want, if Andre responds, get Andre response.
You cut off.
Can't
We cut
ask
him
me
off
the
after
question
5
and then I
minutes.
can't answer the question.
But you did, and you kept going like you did
Bro,
earlier. You're
I
like, hold
didn't
on, let
even
me
fit.
finish.
You know what? For a nigga who say
You
I never
said
get
you
to finish,
would
nigga, I never
stay.
got to finish. I just
Fellas.
started to answer the question. And then
Okay.
Queen
You
started
said
talking
you
and Andre started talking and y'all
stay.
went into y'all thing. I never got to begin to
No,
answer
no,
the
no.
question.
All
Because
right,
when I
finish.
came in here, I heard
Answer.
you
Finish.
saying
You
that
know
you
what?
were
Then
it's
I don't
selfish
have
of
to
you.
answer the question. Just listen to y'all. Y'all do y'all thing.
Okay.
I don't have to answer
Well,
the
I'll
question.
wait for you because I really want to know
No,
if you
bro,
if
you
you
know
would
I
hear
don't
if he
want
was.
to answer the question no more, bro. Y'all question's been answered. Andre answered.
Yeah, no, I'm
Queen
interested
answered,
to
you
know
answered it. The three of y'all answered the
if
question
you would leave or if
simultaneously. I
you would
don't have to
stay.
answer
I
it.
just have a hunch that you would stay for some reason.
I'm gonna stay because I want to listen. I'll listen, but I don't need to talk.
So then, what's your answer?
Questions answered.
What's your? I want to know. I'm curious. I that you would stay. I just have a hunch. I want to know if my hunch is right. What would you do? Would you stay or would you go?
I started to answer and say I would stay. That was the answer. We're gonna cut it right there. I'll stay. Period.
What'd he say? Did you hear him?
I'll stay. I will stay. Stay.
I
I'm
was
with
right.
her.
How was I right?
Then congratulations. Yes, I
Wow.
would stay.
I didn't even
There
know
it
he was
is.
going to say that. I didn't even know you was going to say that, but I was right.
Because the sex ain't shit to me.
So,
I've done a lot
question.
of fucking. I've done enough fucking in my life. I don't need to fuck. I've done enough fucking. I fucked a lot. I don't need to.
Right. Yeah, I have I would, to me, it feels like the way you would feel about it is if you're with a chick who's gonna do all the things that you need and everything like that and take care of you and cook your meals and massage you when you get home from work, why would you leave someone like that? For some reason, I feel like that's how you would feel about it. But so look, this is my follow-up question. Now, if you're with a chick,
You already ready.
together, same amount of time, and she's like, look, I'm doing a project for work or whatever. Stay at home. Like she works at home, so she don't leave the house or anything. She just be in her little office on the computer typing shit. You could go in and out. She don't care, just as long as you let her focus. But then, so she says, I can't do any relationship shit for I don't know how long. Same shit. None of we can't, going out on dates, watching movies together and all this type of shit. I can't do any of that. But at any point, if you want to fuck me, you can just come right in. And I could be on a Zoom call. I'll mute that call and turn the camera off and we can get it in and then you could go on about your business. I ain't gonna cut you off on sex in any way. But everything else, can't do it. Would you stay with that chick?
That's an empty ass relationship. That's empty as fuck. It is cold. I could just pay a bitch.
Would you
that
stay
I
or would you
actually wanna
go?
Fuck. I could pay bitches I want to fuck on them if that's what I wanted. But like other than like
So you would
in the
stay?
house, if that's all I'm getting, then bitch, there's no reason for you. I'd leave that bitch. If all I'm getting is some sex,
You
I'll
leave?
leave that bitch. That bitch ain't got nothing to do.
What about you, Dre? Would you stay or would you go?
Drake's not here.
Is Drake here?
Drake's not
You
here.
were supposed to stay for the follow-up. Why'd you
He's
banish
gone,
him
and
away?
he's out.
It was a two-part question.
I didn't banish him nowhere. He was already looking at you side-eyed, nigga, so he went on about his business.
So why? So, some of them again. Why was he looking at me side-eye? You was the one trying to conflate the questions. I want to know what his answer is to the second one because he surprised me with
So
his
what
first
about
answer.
us? What about us women got to deal with the niggas and what we deal with and stay?
What do you mean?
And stay. All of y'all cheating, lying, disrespectful,
That
conning,
wasn't even the
manipulating,
question.
bullshit. I know, because now I'm a
Well,
girl
do you
on here
want me
now.
to
So let's flip it coin.
You want me to ask you a question?
Well,
Like if a
at least
nigga
let's
was
get the
cheating on
question
you, would
right.
you
I
stay or
mean,
would you go?
that wasn't even
Andre
the
is
question.
gone.
That
Andre's
wasn't
gone.
even the
So he
that
can't
wasn't the
give you the
question.
answer.
He left the house? Oh damn.
That wasn't even the question. That was crazy. If that was his last thing that he heard, that was crazy. That wasn't even the question. All right, lying, cheating, like you now, Donnie. I want to sit here. I want to sit here and address that. You say lying and cheating when women cheat more than niggas do, and they're
I
just
ain't listen.
they're just better. They're just better at it
I
because
agree.
men are reckless with that. Women
Listen,
will sit
I
there.
ain't no
Women
perfect ghetto
develop
trying to call the car
relationships.
black.
Women will develop whole relationships with a whole
And,
nother
yeah.
man while being in the relationship. And when they're ready to leave their relationship, they'll leave that man. That is a different type of conniving and cunning. That is different. So don't say lie and cheating like y'all motherfuckers are the Josie and the Pussycats of
Hey,
cheating
I
on
didn't say
niggas.
that either.
Like, we not gonna sit here and act like that. Like, y'all motherfuckers, that's niggas. Y'all are the devil's spawn. Men didn't go eat the apple. Y'all did. That is sick. Don't do that. All right, I'm done.
Shit happens.
I'm done.
Shit happens.
Shit happens. Oh, shit happens. So, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with that. When shit happens, I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing to that. Shit happens.
Shit happens.
All right, motherfucker.
But
Shit
that's
happens.
what it is, and that's why.
All right, motherfucker. Shit happens.
That's why
I'm
you
just be
gotta.
laughing and joking with y'all and soften the
Well, you
mood.
gotta look. You gotta look at them all a certain way until proven otherwise. I end up like a cop. This is how it is. You just gotta do it because that's what it is. When dudes cheat,
hey, Max,
when dudes cheat, it's out of
what I
just
just did,
habit.
Max?
It's out of nature. When women cheat, it's always a malicious thing.
It is.
It's always vindictive. Dudes don't cheat to be vindictive. They cheat because they dick get hard and they can't help it. We can't help that shit.
Okay, I agree with that.
Man, she
Women,
don't even
y'all
I
realize
agree with
what I
that.
just did. I
calculated and
just let it.
meticulous,
Oh my god,
and
that's
each is evil.
No, we're not evil. Shit
But
happens. Like it's the same thing. Like women are not
yeah,
just cheating.
fucked
Like you
up
said,
for
we're not
shit.
just cheating to
It's
cheat,
not
but it
anything. It's
happens.
always fucking shit
every
when it's
time a woman cheats, they have a relationship with the man that they cheated with most of the time. Rather than
Mm.
a prior, but there's always some type of relationship. Most of the time when a man cheats, they don't even know who the fuck she is.
Women cheat because there's a lack of something in their relationship.
And a
That's
lack
why
of
women
something.
cheat.
Look, now you say that a lack of
exactly.
something means they
That's
found
the
that
point.
something in another man, which means there's a prior relationship, which means there is
Well,
a
however you want
relationship
to add the
before
extra
the
shit
fucking
to it,
breakup
I'm just
happens.
telling you, women cheat because they're a lack there of something. Something is lacking.
And that's
Something is
what makes it
lacking.
more evil. Yeah, and that's what makes it more evil because men don't do that. Men don't cheat because it's something lacking. Men cheat because we're horny, and that's it. We just saw
Exactly.
this chick at the grocery store, and so we fucked her in the load on the loading dock where the cameras was facing the other way,
I believe that. I
and then
believe
drove
me.
home
I
in
believe
the
that.
shower. So it's no calculated maliciousness. It's no I'm gonna go cheat because my wife didn't. Like when a dude gets mad at his wife, he goes and vents, blows some steam, kicks it with his homies, whatever the case. But he ain't thinking about cheating on her. Women go directly to who they could and should be fucking with because he wouldn't be treating her like, and then go directly to texting this nigga just on some innocent shit for that night. But now they got a relationship, and now in a few weeks she getting cracked on. The whole time lying in her dude's face about like her actions and whereabouts based on I need to calculate how I could cheat without getting caught. A dude doesn't do that. A dude cheats and then be like, "Oh shit, hope I don't get caught." Oh man, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I had it in me to turn that pussy down, but I just don't.
Well, I
Women
mean,
are evil with it.
you don't get an argument
I
out of me with this conversation.
I've
That's why,
actually been
You
in.
don't
I've
get an
actually
argument out of
that's
me.
experienced
why
it.
that's why I
A
feel
girl
bad for
cheated
the
on me.
Akashas out there. Protect your
Uh,
Cyrus Jezebel.
Me and a girl cheated on each other at
You
the
gonna
same
stop calling
time.
us Jezebels, nigga?
She was fucking a nigga in Compton while I was fucking a bitch in Long Beach at the same damn time.
Jezebels, harlots, and
Hey, women's queens, ladies.
Is what I'm not referring to. I'm referring
that
to bitches who don't know
no
how to keep their
Jezebel,
legs
harlots, and
closed.
sirens.
No, queens, ladies, and women.
Who is not I'm referring to bitches who can't keep
We
their
haven't
legs
talked about a
closed.
single one of them at all today. We haven't told a single story or watched a single video about a lady all day. We've been talking about hoes,
Yeah, cause you're the interviewer.
bitches,
Remember?
even if you
We
want.
ain't gonna never see a queen do some queen shit on
You know
Leisure
why?
World. We always gonna see where
Hey,
the flaws come at.
Donnie, you know why we're never going to see a queen? Because we're not in a museum. We're not in a museum.
Well, you
That's the
talking to one.
only way you were going to see a woman or a lady
You're
or a
talking to
queen or a
one.
female
You're
is if we
talking to
go to the
one. I'm not
museum and we
perfect.
look at them. Andre 3000 told us this back in 2008. We're only going to be able to see a lady, a woman, a
You're talking.
queen, a female
You're
in the
talking to one.
museums. We're not
You're
there.
talking to one. You're talking to one.
And it's an anomaly. That's why we call you queen.
I'm not an anomaly. I'm
We
not
don't call
perfect.
you nothing but queen.
Shit, I fall short all the time, but at
We
the end of the day,
call you
my behavior
nothing.
shows it.
But you're still a queen. You're not like the women that the bitches we're referring to. You're not that. Whores, the scallywags, skanks, hookers, however you want to call them. We're referring to them, not your group, which is women, females, ladies, queens. We're not referring to that because that's not our dating pool. Our dating pool isn't filled with queens, women, females, ladies. It's filled with bitches,
Okay,
hoes, skags,
I'll give you that,
scallywags,
Will.
skanks, hookers,
I'll give you
hoes,
that. I'll give
fucking
you that little
scammers.
5 points.
That's
I'll
what the
give you
dating
that.
pool is filled with. That's
I'll
who we're
give you that.
referring to. You're a
I give,
lady,
but sometimes.
queen. You're a lady. You're a woman. We respect you. We love you. We're not referring to your group. Y'all could sit out on the side and watch the game from the bleachers. It's fine. We about to whoop these bitches' ass though. I would prefer y'all stay
Wait a
in the
minute.
bleachers. Women, ladies, females, queens, y'all go ahead and sit down in the bleachers. Respectfully sit down in the bleachers and watch
Do
us
you
whoop
think I
these
would sit in
bitches'
the
ass.
bleachers? Do you think I would sit down in the bleachers and allow you to whoop on these
I
ladies?
prefer that you do. I know that you won't because you're gonna be coaching them bitches and they can't do shit for you because they don't understand shit you saying because they bitches, hoes, scallywags, and skanks. They're not gonna understand a damn thing you telling them. So you can try effortlessly to do that shit, but they're not gonna understand. I'm asking that you just sit in the bleachers while we go ahead and tell you how we beating these bitches' ass because it's gonna happen. Where it's gonna happen. Because even with you coaching them, these hoes gonna look at you like, what the fuck, old ass bitch? What the fuck you talking about? And then that's when you gonna be like, you snot nose ass bitch. What the fuck you talking to? I'll whoop your maggot ass little ass. Little hoe, you don't know what the fuck you talking to. I've heard you go to that. I've heard you go to it, so I'm saying you tried to coach these bitches. You can't do it. You've been no, sis. We've been. You told me plenty of situations where you tried to coach one of these young hoes and it led you to 300 bitches. There was 300 bitches. You tried to coach these hoes. I watched it. We're not gonna do that. I'm trying to tell you to respectfully sit in the bleachers while we get on these raggedy assholes that deserve getting on. We gonna run it up on their ass. I'm asking you to just sit to the side. I'm trying to say that respectfully.
And as y'all are my new brothers, I'm asking y'all to be better.
We are better.
Handle the situations
Get on
better.
these bitches.
Communicate
we become
better.
More of ourselves. We
use more understanding. Less vulgarness when it comes to women.
Our understanding is
I root for y'all love too.
Look, our understanding is we need to run it up on these hoes because they don't understand. They don't get what it is. And so we got to run it up on these bitches. And so what I'm saying to you is you don't have to be a part of this because you're a woman. We love you. We respect you. You are of high rapport. We don't need you in part of this. Sit on the bleachers. Go ahead and cheer for them. Cheer for these hoes. Hope they win. But know they going to get their ass whooped. We going to drag these bitches through the mud. That's all I'm saying. And I'm trying to that's the last time I'm going to say it.
Now, do you expect to have a relationship? Do you expect to be in a relationship sometime soon?
No, because these are hoes, skays, scallywags, whip wops, dooley dops, all the shit you can say. These what we dealing with. No, I don't expect it. I don't. I expect to run through a bitch.
Yeah, it's not an
throw me some
expectation
pussy
to have.
and be over it.
Because that was my overall point is a relationship. My overall point is that a relationship is a trap for the dude because if men were honest with themselves, it's really just pussy that attaches you to a female, and then after getting pussy is when you're like, I think I love this chick, and you start loving whatever it is that she does and what she is. But like, she likes, if she plays volleyball, you would start liking volleyball because she does it. And if she was a fucking lawyer, you start learning law because you love it. But it's the pussy that makes you feel that way. Sometimes it could even be just the prospects of getting it. But the relationship in itself is just geared towards everything that a woman wants. And she's the one that wins big time. Because she gets taken out on dates, all expense paid. She gets outfits bought for her. Now she's not paying rent, dude done moved her in. Like she upgrades her life and takes a whole lot of load off of her own shoulders because this dude is going to lift her up. As the dude, you're taking all of that on. What you're getting in return that you didn't have before you got into a relationship is just pussy that's guaranteed yours. Not can't say guaranteed, just the prospects of it being yours and only yours, your mind. And so, but if you remove that from the equation and you don't allow that, don't put that on a pedestal as a dude, you'll step back and you'll select better because you're not outwardly seeking. I mean, you're not outwardly searching for a wife because you shouldn't be, as a dude, you shouldn't be searching for a wife. You should be seeking one out If you want to be married, you should be seeking out a wife. But searching out a wife, searching one out is like doing a search is like if there was somebody who like if you were playing Clue and somebody the live action Clue, somebody stole some shit, you got hired as the detective to find out who stole some shit. Now you're searching for the thief and you're going around and you're interrogating people. And so now everybody who you interact with is looking at you like, that's a detective. So now let me gear how my behavior towards how I could take advantage of that detective. And so that's like Akash seeking out a wife. He's like, I'm seeking out a wife. And then that's like, ooh, look at that dude. Let me put on the that I need to put on that dude. All right, hey, out of me. I'll see. There's the reason why my ass was, I woke up and I let you sleep over last time. Okay, you change everything up for this target. And so that's what you're doing when you're searching. And so, but searching for the thief, you might fuck around and grab somebody who's not the thief because you need your fucking man. I need my perp. I'm searching for a thief, and you seem like it, you'll grab that person. It's like a Cos grabbed homegirl and was like, your wife, you're my wife. And when you are different between that and but you're going out there seeking out who is a thief. You're not interrogating who a thief is. You're just seeking out the behaviors of the thief with no intentions, no like direct intention pulling anybody aside, being like, you're the thief. And be like, okay, then I caught this person lie. People who think lie are also going to kill.
Hey Max, I ain't gonna lie, Max, you breaking up. You broke up like the last sentence. You starting to break up.
Well, how am I now? Am I back? Am I good?
No, you good. You good.
Still breaking up?
No, you good now. You was breaking up before. You good now.
So okay. So yeah, I just was saying when you're seeking out the thief, you're not interrogating anybody. You're just doing things that would allow the thief to present themselves. So you start leaving valuable shit out around specific people to see, okay, when I'm around this person, I leave my watch out, wake up in the morning, watch is still there. Around this person, shit starts disappearing. I've been in 3 different locations where my shit disappeared, and the lowest common denominator is these 2 people. So one of these 2 is a thief. They may be working together, blah, blah, blah. But you keep yourself in a position to where they can't plot on you beyond what you give them to plot on. But you're not, you're not aggressively just trying to be like grabbing somebody like you're it. You're allowing them to present themselves to you. That's what you're supposed to be if you're seeking a wife. You go out searching for some strange. I'm looking for some pussy tonight. And then, but you'd always have a radar for shit that, damn, okay, I ain't never been with a chick who, did this, that, or this or that. So, okay, let me do this around her and see how and you start doing things that allows her to present herself for what she actually is, either a hoe or a wife. Like you take her to somewhere expensive and ask her, you tell her she could get whatever she wants. She either gonna get the most expensive shit or she gonna get some shit that she could afford to pay for. If you decided to skip out some shit she would regularly eat, and she could cover just in case, and then you'll know that's the fork in the road. Whichever one she choose, you're going to. If she shows herself to be a gold digging ass hoe, you can still fuck with her, but now it's in the context of she's a gold digging ass hoe, and she thinks that she's preying on me, but really I'm gonna just use her for what she's good for. And then it's the other chick. She passed that test. You just put her through another one. And another one. But then you got to have more than just her that you put through tests. You got to have other females putting through tests, because some females could fake pass tests. And so this chick, you found out that she was fraudulent in all the shit that she was doing. Now you look over here to this chick and you see that her behavior was exactly the same as hers. Now you're looking at her like, Is your shit fraudulent too? And that's the benefit of juggling women, is that you can do shit like that. But when you grab just one, you ain't got no reference to tell if she's a good one or a bad one. You're just telling yourself she's one of the good ones. The fuck did you know? It's the third piece of ass you've ever had. Just catch some fish. Learn how to catch fish first. Learn how to catch fish. Get good at it. Catch and release. And then figure out which one you're going to keep on your fucking boat. Put it in a lavish ass fish tank with the neon.
How would you?
So it won't
Now,
stay
Max,
because it can see in the dark.
How would you explain the fish that jump onto your boat?
You use it for what you. If it's a good looking fish, you pick it up. You show your boys, take some photos of the fish, and then you toss it back off the boat, and then it'll hop back on. And you know, on any given night, you're not starving because you got a fish that just wants to be on the boat and won't get off the boat if you throw her off. So you got that little piece of fish right there, and you catch fish in her face. And if it stays on the boat, then you got you a nice little, you feel me? Little something that's just gonna be there.
At what part of that becomes manipulative?
The inception of all interaction. Like it's everybody. If you want to call it manipulation, like everybody goes into interactions wanting to get the best out of the interactions for themselves. So even if you were going into just your first day of work and everything like that, and you want to make a good impression, so you're being friendly with everybody and you're joking and laughing and everything with everybody, even if that's naturally how you are, you still are manipulating the situation so that you make a good impression. So like it's still manipulation. So if you want to call it manipulation, it is, but that's just what we do as humans.
So manipulate. So is essentially what you're saying is manipulation is a necessary evil?
Yeah, it's just if you look at it as manipulation, then yeah, I don't look at it as manipulation. It's like if you're the captain of a ship and everything like that, and you got people who join your ship because they want to be on your ship, and then I could do the thing, I could do the sales, and I could turn this, and they just want to be there. You're not manipulating. They're where they want to be, and you offer what you have to offer, and they either accept it and stay on your ship or they get off. So I don't see that as manipulation.
No, in that terms,
people just go what they want.
Yeah, you explain like that. It's not necessary. That's not manipulation.
But depending on how you think, you can look at anything like it's manipulation. If you want to frame it that way, you can always make arguments for it.
I can't necessarily. I mean, when you put it that way, it's not that. That's not.
Yeah, no. Ultimately, that's just what dudes do. Patrice O'Neal put it best with the fish analogy, because dudes you gotta smell like fish. Come when you hop onto your boat with the fish that you already caught and stand on the boat, and you decide to make it your fish, you still got to go out sports fishing, come home smelling like fish, so your fish know that you still got the ability to catch fish, so that it knows that it has to continue to act right.
I feel like that's manipulative
because you can get back to what you love doing anyway.
That's manipulative on that end, and since we have a woman in here, Queen,
it's just what it is.
Hey, Queen, can you speak? Sorry, Max. I just want to hear what Queen has to say. Speak on that. With women, how do you feel about women knowing that your man could potentially be with other women like that? Is it more attractive for a man to know a man can get other women?
It makes them angry. It makes they put.
I mean, at the end of the day, everybody wants somebody who wants somebody. Like, I don't think nobody gets in relationships and be like, oh, my man just picked me. He can't get nobody. We all, to some extent, come into relationships knowing each person can get somebody else. So I don't think it would bother me knowing that my man could get somebody because it's already been in my head. Hell, he got me. So what makes you think that he can't get somebody else? So no, it wouldn't bother me. What would bother me is me being in that motherfucking ship and I'm in there and then you think you can have these other women with me. That's what would bother me. So that would bother me. But if you knowingly go into a
Yeah,
situation
but
where you know that he's going to have more fishes jumping in and out of that ship, like that's whether you stay on the ship, you stay on the ship, you don't, you get off the ship. You
yeah,
know,
and I'm not promoting cheating, even though I don't have a problem with I don't see there being a problem with dudes cheating unless they're just malicious with it, like a woman would be. Like I'm going to cheat because I'm mad. I'm mad, and so I'm going to go cheat on this girl. She cheated on me, so I'm going to go cheat on her. Like even that is some bitch shit to me. To be like you're going to do it because of your feelings. That is real cheating to me. But just getting your rocks off because that's just what you need to do to keep yourself attracted to the person who you're actually with, and it stop you from
If
lusting after
that's
and
do you
feeling
think
like
that
you're
that's
trapped
going
in
to
a
keep a
relationship.
woman attracted to you? Do you think that
No,
that's
no,
going to
her not
keep a
knowing.
woman
No,
attracted?
no, no, her, no, no.
Oh, oh,
I'm saying
oh.
I'm not promoting
Okay.
cheating. I'm saying but I'm not against it for that reason. But so the non-cheating part is going out when you go out and women are checking you out as a dude, even if you with your chick, it ain't don't be Mr. I'm not going out. I got my head down. The interviewer asks you, what do you rate this woman? I rate her a 0 because I only have eyes for my wife. Like, don't be that guy. Like women is
Don't
checking you
lie.
out. Yeah, wife gets mad at him, like, bitch, you know what it is? Like, they see me. They gonna stay.
Hey,
Don't cower to
not
the
bitch, you know
you
what
can
it is. No.
you
so
can
that leads me
still
to that
get
leads
it.
me into this. So
I mean, if she
if
get an
a if a
attitude, you
if
should
a
be with a
man
chick who
who
know what it is. So you shouldn't even have to say that.
I'm just saying, like, so if so okay, so Donnie, so if you're, say outside, say with your girlfriends, she's with a man who she knows is a very attractive man, could he be blamed for cheating if other women find him attractive? And women are more aggressive
No.
about what they want than men.
No, when I go out with
With a
Andre, women
man
be trying to
wanting
talk
to
to
have
Andre.
sex, with a man wanting to have sex, and a woman pressuring a man to have sex, is that man to blame?
What? Wait, now I'm confused. Like, help me understand,
I'm
because
just saying the
if
dude is
you're
out
just
and the chick is pressing the dude. The chick is pressing dude, like, come on, give me a number. Let's blah blah blah. And the dude is he's just receptive to it, I guess. He ain't telling her to stop or shut it down or anything.
what?
Like, are you mad at
Well,
that
I
attention that
think
he
he
was
addressed
giving
the
to her?
two things in that same conversation. Going out with your man and women, pushing up on him. If your man look good, women are always going to push up. Just like if your girl look good, niggas are always going to push up on them. In your face, behind your face, just depends. But far as a woman pushing up to the point where she's aggressively trying to spoon feed the nigga her number and all this shit, what like? Of course, I'm going to have a problem with that. Of course,
With
I'm
your
going to
dude,
have an
with your
issue with
dude,
that.
with your dude
So,
though.
hold on, Max.
I'm going to
I just
know.
wanted to ask this question with that answer, because there are times when women have the excuse of we've been arguing, things ain't been correct with us, and this man pushed up on me, and I just couldn't help myself. Now, for them,
That
when they
doesn't make
say
it
that,
better.
no, I'm just saying for them that's valid. So what you're basically saying is it's not valid on any case.
No, it's not. It's not. It's just like
Okay.
we are all responsible for our actions. Just like me in my relationship. I know that I'm married. Whatever I do outside of my marriage, I'm responsible for. I have to set in that accountability. All consequences come with it. All everything come with it. That's me. That's me. I not the person that I chose to lay with. That's me. It's me. So, with the same that goes same for a dude. If a girl is pushing up on him, that's one thing. He could be like, nice, thank you, blah blah blah, and move around. But the moment he accepts that number and he accepts that contract, he is responsible. It is his accountability and his action. So it is him. It's him. So it's no different for a female or a male in my eyes. You know, like, but far as people just being like, hey, you fine, da 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 da, that's a natural thing. That's a natural thing because most people with somebody else is going to be looking at them for the most part because you got with them. So what makes you think nobody else is looking at them? So if women ever thought they got into a relationship with a man and he only got eyes for her, that's a lie. Stop fooling yourself. You're living in a delusion.
You just have to be who you is, what caught his eye, and keep doing your part. But there's always going to be someone
And as
looking
the
at yours,
dude,
whether it be male or female.
So I mean,
yeah, and what I'm
oh,
saying is,
sorry, go
as
ahead,
the
Max.
dude, you got to keep yourself in the shape and in the position to where women are looking at you like that, so that your woman knows that she ain't the she ain't the only one that could be in that position, and that'll make her continue to vie for that position. Because when dudes get
It
in a
can.
relationship and they just let themselves go, and they become unattractive to not only every other woman around him, but his own chick. That's when she starts looking down to him and starts looking up towards the next most attractive thing to conquer. And it don't have to be attraction as far as visual appearance, just whatever is the next thing to conquer, because nobody wants this nigga that I'm with. I don't even want this nigga that I'm with, but I love them. So I mean, be with them, but their heart and their minds is searching. You have to keep yourself in the position to where they're like, if I go out searching for something else, I may not be able to come back. This slot may get filled up quick because my nigga's popping. And bitches see that.
I feel like men. I feel like men. Men are more quickly to do. I feel like men are more quickly to do that when their woman say they choose a relationship and she has some kids or her body just changes. I think men are more quickly. They're more quicker to move forward, or do something more stupid when it comes to a woman body's changing versus a woman's doing that her man body changes. A lot of times women cheat because it be lack of communication and understanding. That be the main reason why we see comfort in other men, because we're able to connect and communicate. It's not really so much on physics. Yes, sometimes physics play, but it's not the major thing, because when we love a person, we love them through and through, regardless. But if their body changes, it's not going to be the jump.
Yeah, that's what I
Huh?
said. That's what I said. I said it don't necessarily have to be because of physical attraction. That a woman more attracted to the next, like she's looking for the next thing to conquer. Like you don't conquer looks. Like it'll be something, whatever it is. It'll be different. It's different for every woman, different for every dude, what they look for. But whatever it is, it was something attractive about the nigga that they're with that wasn't his looks, but that isn't there anymore. So they're looking for the next nigga that
can fulfill that emptiness.
Exactly. And so that's what I'm saying. As a dude, if you remain as attractive as you were when she got you, 9 times out of 10, you're still hitting whatever that spark is that has her feeling that way. And then on top of that, the curiosities that she has about, damn, I do love my husband and I'm still attracted, but man, I want to see what this nigga's like. She'll be less likely to act on it because she's not going to risk losing a nigga that she knows she will get replaced the next day. If she's with the nigga who she's like, I love him and everything, but I don't have that spark there, but I want to stay with him. She's more likely to cheat and then stay with them and then be like, I mean, if I get caught, I could deal with it. I could deal with the consequences of being caught because the spark isn't there anyway. The love is still kind of there, but the spark, ooh, I had the spark for that nigga. So I'll risk it all for that, for this nigga over here, because what I'm losing over here is not the spark. And if he don't have that spark, he's not creating that spark in me. He ain't creating no sparks in any other bitches. So even if I get caught,
wait a minute,
he's likely to forgive me, because where else is he gonna go? Who else is gonna do this? That's how a woman feel. That's how they feel. Not everyone, like when a woman is bold enough to do that, she feels like she'll be forgiven. And if she feels like she'll be forgiven, it's because she's like, how many options is this really have? She'll feel sorry and regretful and remorseful, but in the back of her mind, the reason why she did it is, where this nigga gonna go? But if she's thinking the whole time, like, man, he will move a bitch in here in a heartbeat. He wants to do it today, and we're on good terms. She's not going to take that chance. She won't roll them dice.
Don't
But
mind me
man, we've
over
been
here.
out
I'm
here
just
over 2
don't
hours.
mind me. Don't mind me. I'm just clocking that tea.
We weren't minding you
I ain't,
until you made us
I
mind you.
ain't,
But
I ain't gonna disagree with
Hey,
that
you know what,
because
man?
I
Hey,
mean,
you know what? This is why I'm never on your side. Because whenever I try to agree with you, you always be making me feel like bullshit. Fuck you. You know what? You wrong. You
do
wrong.
you know why women? So
I was
explain to
disagreeing with
me
me
why women are more successful with cheating than men.
No, I'm just messing around.
because women
What's your
get in their
perspective on
emotions.
that?
It's
No,
because
no.
women get in their
Why
emotions
are women more successful at cheating than men?
Because men are more
because
trusting.
women get in their feelings.
What does feelings got to do if they're more successful with cheating?
Because men believe that when they have feelings for them, that those feelings are just for them. And so there is no belief outside of that. Like men normally don't believe women just throw their pussy around. That's what they try to
In
believe,
today's
that their
society,
woman isn't throwing pussy around. When they find out about it, men, because men don't tell other men that if I'm not your homie, if I'm not your friend, I'm not your brother, I'm not nothing, I'm not telling you that your bitch fucking me. And I won't. There's no reason for me to tell you that your bitch fucking me. I'm just gonna fuck your bitch. And that's just what it's gonna be. And I'll make sure everything she try to do to keep it a secret. Huh? Is that Tice?
I'm listening.
Oh shit! With that, I don't even see you up here. That's you
Well,
scared the shit out of me.
because you're still in discourse.
Oh
well,
my lord! But no, we on the StreamYard, Tice. If you see the link is in the chat. I was
so
saying
so here's my.
if
I'm gonna mute you.
damn it,
Are you
my
done?
fault. I don't want to. Yeah, I feel like I was gonna go long winded with that. Thanks, Tice, for cutting me off. I was gonna go long winded with it, so that's probably appropriate.
Oh,
So I'll
y'all
just take
brothers
that.
are two different sides of one coin.
Yeah, I'm just
So
saying. Like, go
here's
ahead, man.
my answer to your question. The reason why women are more successful at cheating and get caught less often is because women get in their feelings. When a woman cheats, whether she's cheating with a dude that has his own relationship already or a dude that's single, she's going to cheat with him and they're going to do shit on the low. And he's going to keep it on the low because he don't want to fuck up this pussy that he's getting for free. He doesn't have to do any of the relationship shit. She just wants him to fuck. Every now and then they may go out on a date, but most of the time she wants to just stay in, chill, and fuck because she doesn't want to go out and get caught, be seen by anybody. So he's in the sweet spot. When she's cheating inside of her relationship, her partner is like, just like she is. But now when a dude is cheating with a female and he's a good nigga, and the chick that he's cheating with knows he's a good nigga, whether she's in her own relationship or single, she's gonna want that nigga for herself. And she's going to start sabotaging his relationship, texting him in the middle of the night, doing shit that he's gonna have to immediately cover for because she wants to ruin that relationship. So nigga ends up getting caught because of that type of shit, because she got in her feelings and she didn't want to stay in her lane. The only relationship between us is I give you dick and you give me pussy. Why are you trying to? I have a girl. Quit trying to take her position. That be the war that a dude is fighting when he's cheating. Chick don't have to fight that war. A nigga will stay his position all the way through and through.
So it's safe
Never.
to say the man makes a woman successful at cheating. The man that
Yes.
she's cheating with.
Yes.
Yes, the man makes it successful. The woman makes it unsuccessful with her
Because
feelings and
the
emotions.
woman she'll fall, she'll get feelings, she'll be like, I'll tell her, she'll be trying to be a part of your life, she'll call and do shit at times where you with your other broad and you with your
She'll
main
show
chick,
up to
not
your
even say what other
wedding.
broad, you with your main chick and she calling and doing stuff while you with your main chick talking about, well, I'm tired of being the side and blah 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 blah. She just ruins everything. But a man, like Max said, like a man will absolutely, he'll even know the nigga that she's cheating on him with. Like they could be close, they could be friends, co-workers, whatever. I know who this dude is. But you come to my house on the weekends and we smacking, you be on the phone with him while I'm hitting. tell them like, no, I'm just out with my girls, la 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 la, and that nigga cover his mouth up. He'll cover his mouth up and he'll be quiet, still hitting it. Hang up, beat it up, send you back home to your lady, and shake your hand the next day at work. Dap it up with you. Go chill with you. Have a beer. Y'all go trying to. I'm telling you, it'll be cool until you actually. That's why when you see men catching women cheating, it actually has to be in the act. It's not like a text message or some shit like that. Like it usually is in the act. Like it's like. I just happened to have an inclination of this was happening, and I just happened to be here.
Or she done got mad and fed up and just said, "That's why I'm sleeping with such and such."
Yeah, it's never off of how.
What's up, Tyson? Is that you?
Men.
You Will's conscious, Jay?
Yep. I'm Will's conscious. Hey.
Now that's crazy. That I was wondering
Will, I'm
who
your
Will's
conscience
was because I was like, I'm girls. Who the fuck is Will's conscious?
Me. I need you to listen to me, Will.
I'm your conscious.
I need you to come back to the light side. You straight
So now my question. So my other question after that, now that y'all answered that, is this. So
You've been MIA for the last decade or two. Good to see you.
My conscience.
What was your question, Danielle?
My question to the one I just asked him. So now this question is, with the fact that we just all agree that men make women more successful at cheating, right? And now y'all complain about all these cheating ass women, but is y'all making it possible?
Dudes don't. Well, I guess you can't say dudes complain about cheating women, but dudes complain about the problem is getting with hoes who present themselves as women, and you get with them and they continue their whole behavior unbeknownst to you, and so you treating them like a wife when everybody but you see her hoeing out in the streets. That's the part that dudes is upset about, because like I said, hoes need love too. Every nigga knows that, but don't fucking show up in your I'm not a hoe today uniform and think that because you got a different outfit on, you're not the same thing underneath the outfit. Let me treat you the same way that you act with everybody. Don't make me the sucker. That's what dudes get upset about. But dudes are cheat. Dudes are make a female able to cheat because it ain't a nigga. It's not my job. Like who? It's not my job to stop Eric's chick from cheating on him with me. I don't know Eric. I just know that his girl is a hoe, and so I'm gonna treat her the way that she should be treated. I don't care how Eric treats her, how their relationship is set up. But you know,
that's what's so infuriating about the friend zone.
I'm gonna treat her that
Men
way.
that get put in the friend zone be like, I watch you fuck 100 niggas around you that I know, but yet I can't fuck you. Friend zone makes me pissed off.
But as he should be, and he should be pissed off with himself, and that's why I say I don't. It's the men who I say needs to take accountability for shit like that. He put himself in the friend zone. He walked himself right into it and set his ass down in the seat. Put the friend cap on, and that was on him. Don't put that on the female who's only doing what she's programmed to do. If I could get a brothel of women to on demand just give me pussy because I requested, why would I not do that? Why would I not use access to that if women are giving me access to it? If they'll do it, I'll take it. But that's just not the case. You can't just do that. But so now for women, the way that they're treating the dude, it shouldn't be the case that they're treating dudes like this. It shouldn't be the case that they got a dude in the friend zone their entire life. Then after they've been ran through for 2 or 3 decades, they settle down for the friend who's been wanting to fuck for years but never has, but now a wife you and your 5 kids up and everything like that. It should be too ridiculous for that to exist as a thing. But if as a woman you could create that for yourself, why wouldn't you use the access to that type of a man? I don't blame the women. It's the dudes who take on that role. It's your fault. It's Akash. It's his fault. I just feel bad for him and wish he would just see things a different way for his
Which
own happiness.
it's funny because that leads us back to the beginning conversation of accountability, how a man is forced to take accountability. That's all that leads that back to.
I mean, shit, with a woman get caught cheating, she gonna be held accountable too, unless she's with a simp. But yeah, I guess that's your point. So many simps out here. That's what skirts the responsibility for women, so they can act like hoes. It demand wife treatment.
Or you shut your damn mouth and you live your life home like the good queens and kings used to do. Close your mouth. Live life.
After cheating, don't talk about it. That's what you're saying?
Keep your motherfucking mouth closed. Shut up. Y'all don't get
mean it doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's what happens. And so, like you're saying, women, we got to do better at getting away at this. I'm saying
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Getting away at it, so don't put
That's
yourself in a position where you're wondering.
I'm not saying that, Max. I'm not saying women need to get better at it. No, I was just joking. I'm not saying women get better at it. I'm not promoting cheating. Period. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not. I'm just laughing.
You're promoting women. You're promoting women behavior and the advancement of it. So y'all need to upgrade y'all shit.
I'm not.
Y'all gotta be more quiet about it, so we can all like you got all the women who are good at cheating. They serve as a cover, as a veil for the women who are awful at it. But like, as long as there's enough of them that's good at it, the ones that's awful at it have something to be like, no, I'm not cheating. I'm this, and that. And then the ones that are good at cheating, who actually cheat and never been caught, could be like, you think that she would be doing this, and that? I do that all the time. I don't cheat. They have that false leg to stand on. And then when you the dude with the chick that you caught her red-handed, but now she got an enforcement of 20 females that are excellent at cheating, and they're giving her what to say and how to move and coordinate and shit like that. You stand there like, but it was a whole nigga's other flip flop. I don't wear size 13. What was a nigga's flip flops doing under the bed? I don't.
Did my brother flip flops? You tripping? Did my brother flip flops? You tripping? He came over yesterday, forgot his flip flops. What is you acting up for?
You're diabolical.
Exactly. But that's exactly the thing. She needs for there to be enough good women for as a dude. You sit there and be like, damn, she got a cousin? Damn. Is she? Maybe she do. Maybe he did. But if all of them get exposed, if dudes just en masse was just exposing all the cheating women, you wouldn't be like, oh, maybe she does. You're like, bitch, you in the motherfucking flip flop. Take them flip flops and flip flop your ass about there. Because I don't care if I have hardcore proof or evidence. You move from hoe to proving otherwise, but you move right back over the hoe. You went from hoe to proving
That's your
otherwise.
own paranoia. What if they was actually her brother or her cousin's slippers? You didn't put her out, got rid of her, and she never did nothing.
I'll be like, okay, bring me your cousin. Bring me your cousin. Pluck a hair off his head. We sending this hair to the lab with the flip flop. They're gonna tell
you doing too much.
That right there.
Doing too much.
You just got yourself busted by saying that. You doing too much. You just got yourself busted.
Excuse me, sir.
Right
Excuse me, sir. Did you hear what population he said that I would be part of?
Will, if she's one of the good cheaters, if she's one of the good ones, she wouldn't be doing too much. She'd be like,
I wouldn't say shit.
We'll call him right over. We'll call him right over right now. You can pluck his hair, you can get hair off his head, you can pluck his pubes. I'll pull a tooth out his mouth if you think I have another nigga over here in them flip flops. And then when this shows you that that's my flip flop, then motherfucker, I don't want to hear shit out your mouth and this and that and blah blah blah. And the nigga's gonna be like,
I ain't trying to go through all that.
Just fucking tell your cousin, bitch, just man, go make
Fuck it,
something.
go in there and cook me something. Absolutely. What
Yeah,
you
go
want for
make me
dinner?
something to eat, man. Just,
And I'm gonna
come
go
on,
ahead
man,
and
bro.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you that guap 3000. Go ahead, shake your mind loose,
You see, that's
get it
what I'm
on
saying.
off.
And those are the ones that finesse the system, but they wouldn't be able to if you have your defenses set up the right way. You just wouldn't go for that shit. It's better to have a casualty on the female side than you be the potential
So
casualty.
you
Let
just
her
about getting rid
let
of her
it have
before
really
proving.
it really was her cousin's flip flop for real, because he came over with 2 pairs of flip flops because he wanted to show her one, and he was like, "Yeah, I got these and I got those or whatever, and I came over with these on, but these feel good with yourself," and he just forgot his flip flop, and that's what really happened. So what? You just burn that bridge, and just you should have some
You know
more
what?
bridges
All this,
ready to be burned at a moment's
you
notice.
over here with the
Act
cheating
better.
shit.
If you wanted to stay in this relationship, you would have told your cousin, like, "Hey, nigga, don't you leave these motherfuckers flip out. My nigga be tripping on everything." I came home smelling like my own fucking perfume, and he just forgot that that's the shit that he bought for me. And he almost
Nobody
kicked me out
wants
the
to
whole
be with
house.
a
He had my shit
controlling
outside.
individual.
And no
But
woman wants
that's
to be with a
it's
man they
not a
don't
control.
respect.
It's not a controlling thing. That's a you can say paranoid. You can say paranoid. I wouldn't have a
The
defense
thing
for that.
is,
But I say it's a healthy paranoia.
because a woman ain't gonna be
I'd
with a
rather
man
have
they
that
don't
healthy.
respect. That's not gonna happen. A woman ain't never gonna be with
Say
a
that
man they
again.
don't respect. I said a woman ain't never gonna be with a man they don't respect. So if she can cheat on you, and she has any inclination that you know she cheating and you ain't doing shit or you not saying shit, she don't respect you. That shit's dead already. That's dead
Or she
in the water.
or she respects you for who you are, and she knows the situation, and she knows her limitations and what she can get away with.
You
Not
know
that
what?
she don't have no respect
You
for
know
you,
what that sounds like in a man's world, complete and total bullshit. Because it ain't
but
no
it's the
fucking way
truth.
you respect a nigga when you don't have respect for a nigga. That's bullshit. If I know I
It's
could,
rules.
a woman, look, we know this
I
as a
can't say
man. If
much.
a woman looks at you and know they can get shit off on you,
Shit.
if a woman knows she can get shit off on you that she can't get off on another nigga, she don't respect you. That respect is gone.
That's not
And when a
true.
woman don't
That's not
respect you,
true.
she ain't got shit for you. She don't care about what you find. What Max just said, she don't give a fuck about what she finds out about you. She don't respect you.
So does a man lose respect when he cheat on his woman, or he just cheat for the extra? He don't
He
lose
cheats
respect
for
for
the
his woman. He
extra.
don't lose none for
He
his woman.
just
He
said
just
it.
cheat
He
for the
only
extra.
cheats because it's pussy that's
Okay,
the
so
readily
what I
available.
just
That has
said
nothing to
was,
do with his feelings.
and my question to you is, do he lose respect for his relationship? He doesn't. So
He
why does
He
doesn't.
the
doesn't
woman
because
lose
he's a
respect for
man.
her man?
He doesn't lose respect because he was cheating just because he wanted some strange. A woman, like you said
So
earlier, is cheating because there's something lacking in the relationship, and that lack caused a lack of respect. Like if you
no,
don't want to get, I'm
no.
begging you to get me, then I'm gonna just go behind your back and get it myself. And I don't respect you enough to just say fuck it. I'll just deal with not being satisfied. Like I respect you too much to go behind your back and get mine because you won't give me. They just say
And
it's
a man
lacking.
could do the same thing.
No, we already established it. Don't be out of lack. You ask a dude, are you
No,
happy
no,
with
no,
your
no,
relationship?
no, no,
Yes.
no, no. We talking about the
Very
no,
good.
no. I got that part. No, I got that part. We're talking about respect now. If a woman doesn't represent respect for her man because she steps out on the relationship, a man who steps out on the relationship lacks respect too. It's the same thing. The same thing. The
It's
same
not a
thing.
lack of
We
respect. I
already
may love
It's
and
the
we
same
respect the
thing.
established
shit
that
out
is
of you
different.
out of respect that I
We
don't. I
already
respect you enough
established
to where
that
I
is
don't
a
want you to
different
know.
thing,
If I
Queen, when we
did,
established that a dude cheats because he's just horny and a woman cheats because there's something lacking in a relationship. That is two different things,
So
two
how
different
is it still
motivations.
if
respect?
I didn't
So
respect you,
whether
if I
motivation or not, Max, how does we're talking about respect here? How is that respect to the female that the man is cheating on?
Because
More
he
so it's
respects her.
still
Now,
being hold on, he did not.
I respect that you're emotionally based, and me telling you
I
the
didn't mean to
truth
cut
Wait
you
a
off,
about
Queen.
minute.
I
this.
thought you were finished with the
Okay.
question.
Me telling you the truth about this will
I'll
break
wait for
your
you to finish what you
emotions. I'm
said when
not
Will
trying
was
to
done.
do that to you. I respect that from you. So I'm not going to tell you what my dick want to do. That's respect for your emotions.
No,
If a
that's not.
woman don't know, it is in a man's world, a respect for a woman's emotions is I don't tell you. Look at Baby Boy. Just look at the movie Baby Boy. What did Jody tell Yvette? He's like, I tell you lies because I respect you. I love you. I don't want to tell you the truth. The truth will fuck your feelings up.
But that was
That's
not
why I lied to you.
That was not respect, though. Just because he said those words, that was not respect, sir. Did she feel respected? Did she feel respected? Did the girl in that example you just gave to me, did that woman feel respected because he said he lied to her to spare her feelings? Did she feel respected? Absolutely, she did not feel respect. So there was no respect there. Just like there's no respect when a woman does it.
She understood the respect at the end. She didn't get it at the time. She was upset.
No,
But by the end,
she did
went
it.
back to him
She
because
didn't.
she understood what he meant. He never changed. He
No.
really
It
never
would be
really changed what he did.
disrespectful. It would be disrespectful to cheat on your chick while she's around and not care about it. Like, it would be disrespectful to do it and just
Disrespectful,
let her
period.
find out and not care if she found out. That's fully disrespectful. But if you're jumping through hoops to hide some shit that you don't care about, the chick that you fuck, you don't care about her, you don't care about your relationship, you'll throw her completely off of a bridge. You don't care, but you'll jump through rings of fire to make sure that your girl didn't find out that you did that thing because you respect her enough to, like, you just continue to be a good nigga to her. But a female, she's not gonna. If you find out that a female is, if you bust you cheated, caught red-handed, she'll fight you before and defend the nigga who she's cheating with and get in your face about why she's cheating in the first place. Because the respect is gone. She's not gonna burn this nigga alive because you showed up. She's gonna defend him. A dude is gonna be like, I'll do anything.
And there's nothing that breaks
Respect, sir, don't come with respect doesn't come with contingency. Either you respect the relationship you choose to be in, or you don't.
And when
that's for male or female.
Relationship wasn't respected. When a man finds out that his relationship wasn't respected, that's more of a heartbreak and a letdown than any man can. To know
Okay,
a man
that goes
have
somewhere
your opinion,
different.
woman was okay with it, and she defends another man when you thought that was your love. It breaks your heart to the core. For a man, it breaks them more than I like to say more than a woman, because a man barely recovers sometimes from that shit. Niggas kill themselves over that shit. Like, it's a hard thing to lose respect from somebody you loved and you respected. And when you lose that respect as a man from a woman, when a woman loses respect for you, that makes you feel sometimes less than a man. Your manhood your manhood is attacked at that point. A woman's femininity isn't attacked when a man don't respect her no more. She moves on to the next man. She don't care. She'll find another man that respects her. When a man is disrespected by a woman, that's hard to come back from, especially when you felt like there was love there. There's rarely a comeback from that. A man has to pull himself lace his bootstraps up and carry himself back up from that.
We already talked about that. We already talked about that.
We'll just start respecting her just off the fact that she's a woman.
Tice. What do you think about respect? Is there levels of contingency to respect per gender? Or is it just respect, a unified thing? What do you think about respect?
Well, for me, in my opinion, gender don't have anything to do with it. I think that it's correct, but that's just me. I mean, just the people that I was raised around, I've never heard the, how do I put it? I've seen in cases where, just from experience, just from what I've seen, where it was harder for the man to recover, let's say, from a partner being cheating or being an infidel versus the woman. And the only reason why I say that is because I've seen both sides. I've seen my auntie, my uncle just cheated on her and had a baby with some other woman, and it did damage. But I've seen where my uncle, where his wife cheated on him, and these are two different. I'm sorry, maybe not saying it the best way, but my
We
uncle
get
that
it.
got cheated on, he
Yeah, I
has
get
still to this day has not recovered from it. My auntie that got cheated on, it took her a minute to recover from it, but she eventually moved on, and thankfully. So I would say that it's equal both ways, but it does seem like in some cases it's easier for a woman to recover than it is for a man. But that's not every case. So, but me
and it's
personally,
hard.
in my opinion, that it's both ways. There's no way that you can say hey, I'm cheating on my wife, but I still respect her.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
I can't get down with that.
I was
Thank
gonna
It's the
you.
say
same
as
thing,
far
Thank
vice
you.
versa. A woman
Thank
can't
you.
say
as
that,
far as
hey, I'm cheating on my
Thank you.
man, but I still respect him. I just
I was just about to say, as far as that goes, I'll be fair in saying that the respect on that level, I as the woman, even though like as I defended the guy's side being respectful of the relationship, but for the woman as an individual, it could feel the disrespect. And that's personally why me myself, I couldn't settle for any relationship that isn't an open relationship because I don't want to have to lie about getting strange because I'm not going to cut it off. I'm not going to do the deal to where outside when I'm single, I have I'm open. The buffet is open to. I have a selection of any and all pussy that I could attain. But then in a relationship, it's one little piece for the rest of my life, and that's it. I don't like that trade off. So I have to be with someone who I don't have to lie about the fact that, like, yo, I just met someone, blah, 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 blah. I'm about to bring her over so you can meet her, and we gonna do what we do from there. But because to me, I'm big on respect. I feel like in the context of a relationship where it's already an open relationship, that's the most respectful you could be, is be open and honest. I always want to be open and honest. So that's why I don't cheat, but I'm not against cheating because I understand it from a guy's perspective. But just wanting to not have to lie, I don't want to have to. I don't want to cheat. I'd just rather be with someone that knows, like, you ain't gonna be the last that I run through. Or you will be the last because if you stay with me, you're gonna outlast everybody. The fish come and go, but you got your own tank. You got the plushed out tank, the big one with the extra clean oxygen and shit like that, and they got the bubbles and the all little shit in the tubes at the bottom you can swim through with the neon lights so you can see in the dark. Feels good. You get a high quality
And that
view,
don't mean
not the
shit for a
cheap
woman
pet
who
smoke.
loves you. You can give her all of that shit,
Yeah, dude.
and that means
That's the
nothing
type
if
of
she
shit that
don't
makes
have
it work.
you. So,
That's
but
the
I
type
do
of stuff that
respect
makes it
honesty,
work.
and if you can be honest like that, and a
That
woman
is
be
what
like, "All right, I'm riding with you." If you when you find your woman that can accept that, at least you're being honest and open with it. So I can respect that. I can respect that because you're not lying, you're not disrespecting the relationship, you're not doing none of that. So that's open and being honest. But when you're in a relationship, if either person is doing anything on either side, is no respect. There's no gender say, oh well,
I'm only
he
meeting you
respects you
halfway.
because he doing this, or he respects or she respects him because there is no respect on either end.
I'm only meeting you halfway on that one. I'm only meeting you so far as he.
You don't
It's
even want to meet me
it's
nowhere,
it can
nigga.
be
I'm used to it.
disrespectful to the individual woman, but it's respectful to the relationship. You're keeping shit on the up and up when it comes to the relationship. But okay, it's disrespectful to the chick because she's in the dark. That's fair. But as far as the relationship goes, keeping it in tip top shape, you're gonna save yourself hundreds of arguments, just not caring, just letting her have her way. Because you're coming home like, what, we not fucking tonight? It's cool. You want dinner? I'll cook. Happy home.
That's not going to be a happy home unless she's with it.
I mean, if
she's
she
with
doesn't
it,
find out,
you're gonna have
if she
if
if she
she
doesn't find out, if she doesn't find out, it will still be a happy home. For
but
the
when she
entire
find
duration
out,
of not knowing, it's a
but
happy
when
home.
she find out, your happy home is fucked off.
I guess if she, I mean,
And
some
when
of them
she
don't.
find out all of that blitz and glory, just because they
Doesn't
keep your
stop.
ass don't mean they forget. Just because a woman stay with a man that done cheated on her doesn't make it mean that she forgot. And that shit overturns in the relationship.
Yeah, I know. There'd be dudes
So
that's done that and cheated, and the chick stayed, and then got
and all
cheated
holy
on, and
hell
then
broke loose.
no, they just kicked the bitch to the curb. Like, well, you're out, but you cheated
Oh,
first.
what about the
You didn't
woman
leave
leaving
me.
the
You
nigga?
stayed with me.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
If she leaves, she's entitled to that. Like, yeah, you got caught. If you weren't in a situation, you don't have to lie, but now you were lying and you got caught. I'm trying to hold this chick hostage. You lost one. Let her go, unless she wants to stay. Because there's a lot of
you
females that stay
discard
because
women. You discard women so
they
fast.
still don't
Like,
get love. You said
you
women
discard women too fast.
discard? No,
Like,
no, not
yeah,
too fast. Like,
yeah.
if you got with a dude and within a week he cheated on you, so you left
Oh,
him,
I'm
is
over
that
it.
too fast?
I'm over it.
Is that too fast? That's all. You getting over niggas too fast. You just disregarding them too fast.
No, in that case, that was a quick lived. It was quick lived and it's over. Now you say
Exactly.
you take about 5 or 6 years and add to that. It's different shit that comes up. Well, now you thinking like,
Okay,
damn,
so
I
after
love this
5
nigga.
years,
But
so after 5 years, then the nigga you found out that a nigga was cheating. Y'all staying
it might
together,
make you think. It might make you think different. I have.
and therefore it was because the nigga kept the relationship a happy relationship the whole
No,
time you
nah,
didn't.
it wasn't. It
Because if it was
wasn't. It
miserable,
wasn't.
you wouldn't have stayed.
No, it wasn't. When I found out, like I said, when I found out, shit went bad. Lives almost got taken. So no, it went to hell in a handbag real quick.
And you
So,
stayed.
so see that
But the whole time
I
before you
stayed.
found out.
I stayed. Listen, I stayed, but shit went to hell in a handbag real fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you get found out. And then after that happens, the chick is either gonna leave or she gonna stay. If she leaves,
Or she
you
gonna cause
gotta let her
holy
go.
hell.
No, that's gonna be the case. You're not escaping that. If she stays, you're gonna catch holy hell. If she leaves, you're gonna catch holy hell. Once you get caught, here comes the holy hell. There is no escaping that. Then boom, after that hit, it's the aftermath. And the aftermath is either she left you, got to be a man about it, or she stays with you, and then it's on you to either change your ways or
I
get
only
more
stayed
efficient.
because I loved him. I only stayed because, and a lot of the women get stuck in these paths. We get stuck in this. Our thing is our heart, and we get stuck in it. And we try to look past some of the shit. Don't mean the holy hell don't come, but when we love a man, and you really love a man, you love him. And so a lot of times with domestic violence victims, a lot of times people say, well, why you didn't leave? He hit you in your mouth in the beginning. You should have seen that as a red flag. You should have left, but you loved him. And so you look past that flaw and you try to hope that he wouldn't do it again or he couldn't do it again to you. He won't. He hurt me. He's seen how it hurt. He possibly can change. So the love that we have will keep us in a fucked up situation all the time. It will keep us in a fuck or money, or money, or money, or penis. Those three things that keep you in a relationship.
If we just stick to love being the reason why you have that love up until that point is because the nigga was being respectful enough of the relationship to keep you in the dark and make you love him.
He didn't have no respect. He didn't have no respect because he could have just got the fuck on.
You can say he didn't respect you, but he respected the relationship all the way up until the point.
How could you say? How could you say he respected the relationship and he knew all the time that he was cheating? There was no respect. I loved him.
Because you loved him. He
Uh-oh, you froze.
Made you love him. If he was cheating and just being lackadaisical about it, throwing it by the wayside at any point, oh fuck it, she caught me, whatever, let it go. But being respectful of the relationship, he kept you in the dark and he did all the things that made you fall in love and stay in love. I can't let her find out.
And
I can't
that's
let her. This
respect.
girl got too good
And
of
you
a
call
heart.
that respect? You
Know
call
what I'm
that
doing.
respect because I didn't know?
Yeah. Of
That wasn't
the
respect, Max. That was
relationship.
just hitting. No, that wasn't respect in the
That's
relationship. That was
being
hitting
respectful.
disrespect.
Taking the dark as being respectful of the relationship, disrespectful to the woman.
What would have been respectable is him got the hell up out of the relationship and then carried on. Or gave me the option if I
That
wanted
still
to
would have
be
been
placed in
respectful.
a situation like that.
That still would have been respectful of you, respecting your free will to choose
It
if you
would have
want to
been
be the cheater.
respecting the relationship
No, it wouldn't,
because
because
he was in a
relationship.
relationship with me.
Being respectful
It
of
was
the relationship prolongs the relationship. And so being all the things that you do to prolong the relationship and keep it going, even if you're doing dirt in the background, all the things you do to keep the dirt from being unraveled, it's because you want the relationship to continue to go on. Out of the relationship, if you
even
didn't
more.
respect the relationship, you would just you would make it to where you got caught. You would, when you get off me, babe, I'm about to go to the bathroom, and you just leave your phone there with text message. Like, you don't care. You don't give a fuck about the relationship and how she feels about it. You don't care. So you don't care if she gets hurt by you finding out. You don't care. No respect. But the fact that you're going through such lengths to hide this shit and to keep the relationship going and to nurture her heart and everything like that, it's for the relationship. You're respecting the relationship. But the girl, the woman herself, by nature of the fact that you're lying to her, that's disrespectful to her. But the respect for the relationship is there. When you do the things, you go out your way. You go out your way to make sure to keep the relationship going, because this woman loves this relationship. She loves having you as the man in her life that's going to be there for her and do things for her and make her laugh and do everything. And if you fucking ruin it by letting her know that you're a cheater, the relationship is done. So do everything it takes for her to see the parts of you that's going to keep her in love, because this is a good relationship. You just get your dick wet in other places, in strange places. Like
So it's safe to say men got a
that's
different
I'm so it's just
definition
what
of what
like women
respect is in women.
women plead once a month, and we deal with that. Like we just deal with it. We like that just
That's
has
out
to
of our
happen. It has to
control.
happen. They
That's
can't
out of
avoid
our
it. There's
control,
nothing they
though.
can do about it. Don't it, exactly. And if you would just look at a nigga getting some strange as being out of a nigga's control, you would
No, it's
understand it.
not.
You don't want to see
It's
it that
not.
way, but it's
That's not
out
it.
of our control.
No.
It
Mm-mm.
is. It is.
Mm-mm.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
It's so
Mm-mm.
because
Mm-mm.
if we're being literal, obviously it's in our control, but we have so little control over it. It's just, you could say it's out of my control. I couldn't resist it. Like, a dude has the same power of resistance. If a chick, if a dude is, out grocery shopping or whatever, and a chick is like in an RV in the parking lot and she's hella bad, and she's like, yo, man, I'm just horny and I want to give you some ass and everything like that. A dude has as much power to resist that as he would have, as a woman would have if she's in a relationship with a dude, but another dude It's like, look, you just look so good. I just want to give you $2,000. I just want you to have $2,000. Just take it. I'll buy you something. I'll pay your rent this month. But the chick is in a relationship with their man, so she's gonna feel like, damn, if I take this money, my dude is gonna feel some type of way about it. He's gonna believe that I did something to get it. But this guy is he just wants to give me money because I look good. Like, what power does a woman, especially if she's with a dude and they're struggling, it's kind of rough or whatever, and the dude is just like, hey, 2,000 is yours just for looking good. What power does that woman have to say no to that $2,000? And they got a 3-day notice on their fucking door. But in her mind, she's like, damn, I don't care. Like, my nigga will be like, so he just gave you $2,000? Nah, fuck that. I don't like that. Who is this nigga? But so she should just walk away and be like, hey, he said my man said he'll make it happen. I trust and believe him, we'll make it happen. She should do that. But what power does she have against just being like, okay, look, I'll take the 2,000, I'll tuck it away, I'll let my nigga pay the rent, but if he can't do it or whatever, instead of having to move out, I'll just pretend, I don't know, maybe my mom gave me the money, or maybe I had a scratch or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Like, how could she not do that in that situation? It's the same thing when a dude is offered strange pussy that's top shelf. But how could he walk away like, nah, my girl would be upset if I just take this pussy that you just want to give me, no strings attached, and I'll never have to see you again? Oh, how could he walk away from that?
He could. He could just walk right the fuck on off and tell her going about her business. The choice.
Walk away from that money.
Choice.
How could she do that?
If her man told her not to touch it, he got her. She should have walked away too.
And yes, both situations they should walk away. But if you're not the other party, it's the dude and he's cheating, but you're not the chick who's being cheated on, or the chick is cheating and you're not the dude, you're just an outside party looking at the situation. You're gonna look at the dude like, damn, how could he not fuck that girl? Who wouldn't fuck that girl? She's an actual 10. And then you'll look at the chick like, man, or if you don't take that $2,000 and try to figure it out and you make your nigga understand or hide it or something, like, in both situations, the outside party is going to be looking like, damn, how could you say no to that? And so that's what it is for a dude turning down pussy. It's not that's not the case for a woman turning down dick. It's the case for her turning down money, because that's what women get out of a relationship. Like I said, men get pussy, women get provisions. So this nigga is offering free provisions, just free. And the only thing stopping me from getting these provisions that I want is my nigga being jealous. Oh, fuck. It's the same way with pussy. Like, damn, man, if I wasn't in a relationship, this pussy would be mine. But I gotta walk away from potentially some of the best pussy I've ever had in my life because my girl may feel some type of way if she finds out.
It don't even sound like you care whether it's good or not. It's just different.
And that's what makes it good. The potential. It could be the wackest pussy in the world, but you don't know that. You don't know.
That's crazy.
It might be you don't know. And so it just all adds to it. But we done been on here for 3 hours. I wasn't even trying to go this long.
3 hours? Oh.
It was cool. Good conversation.
We explained a lot.
So before we even do that, yeah, we went through a lot of things. I'm about to chop this one up, put it out as shorts or something. But yeah, I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Probably just swing up it over to Discord. All right, y'all.
All right.
Peace out.
Okay.